All right, and we're live.
If we didn't address that, I wonder if the listeners at first listen would think that it was a bong, not a, you know?
If they didn't know you were
I don't know. I didn't hear it.
Could have, yeah.
drunk Matt or stoner Matt.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You be the judge.
What a crazy way to kick off the second half of season 2 after our 3-week-long hiatus of
we
no
apologize.
episodes.
Yeah, some mystery sounds.
You know, we're getting
There they are.
prepped for the polls. The Yikers Island polls coming up. We had some snow we had to take care of.
Yeah,
You know, the studio doesn't have the best parking for when we have snow and, you know,
Yeah.
weather of sorts.
yeah. At Matt's parents' house, there's only one road, and
The studio. The studio. He means the studio.
my
Matt's
bad.
parents' basement, as Will likes to call it.
Right. So let's go ahead. We'll introduce today's guest. We have Ben Heinrich here with us live in studio.
Hello. Well, I appreciate you boys having me on tonight.
Why aren't you drinking?
Pleasure to meet you.
Because I got a nice Red Bull, and you know it's the winter time, and don't really feel the drinking too much. But come summertime, you know, we hit the lake with the boys, have some pool time, you know, bust out a couple claws, maybe some high noons if they ever come back. But you know, that's a different story.
Speaking of seltzer, speaking of light drinks like that, you know, vacation, going to the lake with the boys, the Yikers Island official contest vacation castaway. We're going to be coming up with an actual video that we're going to put out on our Instagram for those who actually want to participate, those who want to enter the contest. And what you're going to do is you'll see it in the video, but you got to submit a video to send to us about you nominating yourself, and then we will be posting it on our feed as like an official nomination. That way, that way we know that you're serious about being in it. That way you want to run in for it, because we have a lot of cool things that we want to do for the competition to narrow it down and to get it down to those lucky 3 people, and then the way that we're going to eliminate from there, and then ultimately pick who we want to come on the contest with us. So get your submissions ready, get your energy ready, Yikers Island, because that's going to be coming up sooner rather than later.
It doesn't have to be a long video, though.
No, it won't be. You only got a minute.
To put it, you know, make it official.
Right, to make it official, to show that a little bit of extra effort rather than just being on the pod and being like, oh yeah, as a guest, like, oh yeah, I want to come on the vacation, on the castaway. So without further ado, Ben actually brought a gift for us.
Fuck yeah. Let's open that bitch.
Let's open
yeah.
that first,
I'm
since
actually pretty stoked for you
right
boys
before
to
we get
see
in
this.
before we get into the weeds here.
You want me to open it? Does the box matter at all?
No, not at all.
Just to transport. So Ben has been doing some pretty cool shit, and we'll let him talk more about it once we get into it. But Ben's always been a real smart guy and technically
Kinda
sound,
crafty
as well.
Ooh.
We got
I like
a set
I like how they're different
of,
colors. Very
is this
cool.
5?
That's 5. Yeah, dude.
5?
I thought I had 6, and I you know, with everything going on, the snow and whatnot, I
Oh yeah, look at that.
Totally
You can fit
blanked.
a 6th.
Toss
in
one,
there.
Yeah,
toss
I
one of
made
those
it-
bad boys over here.
I made it so you could fit 6.
The baby blue. That's mine.
Dude, I really
so-
like the way the black ones came out. They
This
look,
is?
yeah. And you know, I thought I messed up when I printed Yikers Islands, but you know, there's multiple of them, so you got multiple islands of coasters.
That's all right.
yeah.
No, you did fuck up.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, take them back. Actually, you know
Come
what?
on.
So thanks everyone for joining us this week.
Wait a minute. Let's just.
That
give the
thing's a
man
little fragile.
Let's give the man some credit here. Look what he even included.
Yeah, dude.
Made in
Made in
USA.
America. Yeah, you got to put that on all of that.
Amen, brother.
Love that. Ben, we appreciate it. Awesome.
These are actually kind of sick.
Yeah, no
too.
problem, guys.
Very cool. Thank you, Ben.
Well, thanks for the little project you gave me.
You're a good guest because no one else ever brings gifts.
Dude, I figured, you know,
Except for I
what
will
better
give.
thing? You
I'll
guys
give
enjoy
Jizzy-
some drinks on the show, so why not have some cool
Damn
gear?
right we do.
Yeah, and you need a place
That
to
does.
put them, so.
Wait, did you print the holder too?
I printed all. I actually printed that today while I was at work.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little
Throw it on the-
fragile.
throw it on
like,
the table.
the way I scaled it, the bottom's a little flimsy, but it should be fine.
All right, so let's get
It's
into
not like
that.
you're tossing around.
Like right off the bat, I feel like we should touch base on this. How much did this thing cost you?
All right, so the printer itself, I got it on Black Friday sale, so it was
All right.
like $190, but it's a fairly low end printer, like a beginner, and you know, I've done a couple upgrades, so like overall, it's probably been like $400 or $500 putting into it, but I mean, not as much as some of the other printers cost. Like once you buy like a professional one, which I'm looking forward to do in the next couple months, So
How much is one of those?
At least like a grand just to start, and then once you want to do upgrades, of course they're a lot more expensive. But yeah,
So it sounds
how
like
much-
you got some money to throw around. So maybe once we get this Patreon going, you have no real excuse to not subscribe.
okay. Yeah, I mean, you're fair. You got me there. Don't worry. Yeah.
All right.
Support the boys.
What were you saying? I interrupted you. I'm sorry, Matt.
No, I think I was trying to interrupt you actually, which I quite often do. So do you have to like, what kind of materials do you have to put in the thing? Like,
All right,
how does that
so-
work? I have no idea how these work at all.
So like, all right, you pretty much like you go on Amazon or whatever the website is that sells the filament they call it, and it's just like really thin plastic string. It's probably like 1.75 millimeters, whatever.
Oh wow.
And it comes in a big spool, and it's probably like it's a kilo of it, so it's 2.2 pounds of like this plastic string that's wrapped around it, and you got to put it onto this little holder that you feed into the machine, and then the machine just prints it out and pretty much does
So it's like
this.
as thick as like floss almost.
A lot thicker, actually.
Oh.
I would say like half the thickness of this.
Oh okay.
Yeah. So it's still got some.
Yeah.
How durable is it? Like on the spool, if you were to just like, it's just break or-
In its raw form, it's not that strong, but like once it's extruded and it cools down and it's in its actual state.
what's it made of?
This is PLA, which is like, I forget what the hell it's called, but it's a biodegradable plastic.
Right.
And there's other plastics like ABS, which all of the toys that we've all, like Legos, they're
Yeah.
made out of ABS. And pretty much all the plastic parts on like a car are made out of ABS.
But you said you're a little bit of a hippie, so you don't want that.
I mean,
biodegradable.
for
You
some
wanna- you're all
things,
about the environment or
like I've
something.
printed, like, you know, on like the wheels on your car, how they have a center cap.
Yeah.
I've printed a couple of those and I have them on my car now.
Wait, for like a hubcap?
No, not like a full hubcap, but those little tiny guys that go in the center. It's kind of hard to explain.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
okay,
yeah,
okay.
I printed a couple of those and like this food safe, like it's food safe plastic, but it's pretty durable stuff, and it's been on there for a month and a half, and
Okay.
yeah, it's been doing pretty good.
So you just like
It's pretty much like,
holidays and shit? Do you just make all of your presents for people now?
yo,
Well, you just recently got into this, right? You just recently got one. Not too long ago.
a month and a half.
Well, see, that's what I was
really.
kind of getting at. Like, how much does it cost? Not, I don't want to know how much it costs to make our thing, but like in material.
Oh,
how
dude,
much do you think-
that's freaking like maybe $5 for the full set.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we're only worth $5.
Yeah,
now.
so
no. Well, dude, the thing is, you make it and then you sell it.
No,
for it.
no.
Well, you know what I mean.
No, it's the time and effort also that we
how long did that
take
take
into
you?
account.
Well, that's
Alright.
the thing is, you just got to like upload the design, and then it just goes on its own, right? Until it's done.
Yeah. So what you like when you first want to start out, whatever you want to print, you can either go on a website and find it, or you can go on like you go on your CAD computer aided design software, which like everybody uses to design whatever the hell they want, and you just go on that and you pretty much just build whatever the hell you want to build. Yeah, but for the most part, I'll go online and I'll find a file, say like what the hell? Like those little egg holders that I was showing you a couple weeks ago. Like
Yeah.
those I just found online, printed them in an hour, gave them to my mom. She was stoked, man. Like
For egg holders?
yeah,
like an egg
like,
carton, right?
no.
Oh,
they're-
no.
Like people will hard boil eggs and they'll like
Yeah.
crack the shell or soft boil them and just eat them like that. And they're just literally a tiny little egg.
Oh,
holder.
the little like dish and it sits in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
I thought that was like fancy people shit. Like
That is some fancy people shit, but
Wow.
people like to eat that
3D
stuff.
printed
your mom's little
fancy shit.
Gucci. So when did you realize that you fucked up and added an S for no reason?
Dude, I mean, I didn't do. I
know you
thought
did it
I
on
fucked
purpose,
up, but
like,
then I
when-
was like, dude,
I'm
there's
just
more.
curious
I
when
didn't.
you noticed.
Like pretty much right after I printed it, I was like, damn, that's sick, and I was like, oh.
We weren't worth the extra $5.
That's what I was gonna say. So, it's really cheap. It barely cost me anything, but I wasn't gonna redo it for you. Thanks a lot, Ben. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Kevin. You're welcome.
Can you start printing us plastic straws?
Dude, I mean,
They'd be like square, right?
yeah, no, they'd be circular, but it'd be a little chunky, because like you can't really
sand it?
print. Yeah, you can't really print things too thin, because then once you get up to a certain layer height, like once it builds up to here, it doesn't really have any adhesion down here. So like I've done that before. Like I've set up a part and it's printed and it's literally like dancing all over the place because it's trying to print and it's like literally pulling the part over. So it wouldn't really theoretically work out too well.
I have no idea what you're
I'll give it
talking
a
about.
try for you. Yeah.
I guess, I don't know.
So before we get to the next part, we move into the next segment. I just do want to give a shout out to all the people that are watching us on YouTube. We got a bunch of views on our episode 41 with Buddy and John. That was awesome to see, like over 100 views on YouTube. Our Reggie episode did pretty good, pretty normal for us. In some wild statistic, I always get that word messed up.
CNN,
There you go.
Say CNN.
Spelled statistics.
And a whole bunch of people who are watching our videos on YouTube aren't actually subscribed to the page. And we're only putting out right now the episodes that we're producing and putting up on Spotify. So if you're on YouTube and you're watching us on YouTube, you might as well subscribe to us on there. That way you can turn on the post notifications if you'd like. So when we post a new video, you're getting a notification so that you can watch the show. Other than that, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple, we're on TikTok. We've had 3 or 4 TikToks go over thousands of views now, which is awesome to see. Excited to get back into that, creating content from the new episodes that we're doing. So shout out to everyone on TikTok who has followed us, who has found us. Shout out to the people that don't even know us. We got that one guy, Croak. I don't even know if we know his real name, but he's out in California.
What's his real name? Clayton?
I don't know.
Bixby?
Maybe.
Clayton Bixby, yeah.
So shout out
to get him on the pod.
shout out to you
deep.
again.
I dug deep on that guy. I found his real account. I was gonna follow him on that, but then I
Jeez.
was like, then he knows I'm
You got his
really
IP address?
digging in. He's trying to kind of keep some sort of professional life, I guess. I don't. He's trying to be a history teacher, just like you.
No, it's not history, isn't it? Something
I
else.
think it's history.
Whatever. We're gonna get into it. I think we should have him on once we figure out how to do like a Zoom thing, just because I think it's cool and
Would be nice if he would share it.
No, he has. He actually did share.
Or on his
Well-
other one too, because he only has
Yeah,
like
that's
30
true.
followers
That's
on this fucking
That's
meme
true.
account
Croak.
of his.
Come on.
Whatever.
Croak, come on.
Yeah. fucking-
So shout out to you and shout out to everybody else that's
Help us
followed
out.
us on.
You know what's
TikTok.
ironic? That he found us. His handle is Croak, and he found us on the TikTok
pool.
regarding to the death pool.
Was it that one? I guess it was, right?
Nice.
It was, yeah, because that was the first one that popped off. Over 4,000 views. Check it out if you haven't already. Follow us on TikTok, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, at Yikers Island,
Yeah, the whole
at
nine.
Yikers Island Podcast.
Google Podcast.
Yeah. All right. Do we want to get into the old rapid fire and do your thing, Kev?
Yeah, let's do that first. I got something else I want to talk to you about, though. All right, first off,
Yes.
what's your middle name? Benjamin?
My middle name is Carl.
Is it Ben or Benjamin? It is
Benjamin Carl,
Right? Benjamin.
yes.
Where's Carl come from?
Carl comes from my grandfather.
What's your grandfather's middle name?
His middle name, Carl Ivor.
Carl Ivor.
Yes, it's a Swedish name.
What's your mom's maiden name?
My mom's maiden name, Alexanderson.
What's your dad's first name?
Caleb.
Oh, like your brother.
Yeah. Caleb Jr., yeah.
All right, how long are you?
How long am I? Can I
Long
give a
enough.
range?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I
Long
guess.
enough to get the job done.
All right.
you know.
You got a girlfriend?
No, I do not.
Do you want one?
I mean, not necessarily.
You have a dog?
Yeah, hell
You
yeah.
got some peanut butter?
Chunky, yeah.
Yeah. Well, who needs a girlfriend then? You know.
And he's got a 3D printer.
Yeah, even better.
You should
Print
3D
yourself a
print
No. Dude, it'd be rock solid, bro. Oh, wait, there is like a flexible, like you can print Apple Watch bands and stuff.
Oh,
Nah, just
Yeah.
get it. Go to the dollar store, buy some sponges. Throw those bad boys, make it big enough.
You're
throw
trying to
them on
make
the
a
inside.
Susie right now. That's what you're doing.
Dude, but
You
that's
ever
a
been to jail?
market. That's a market, Will. 3D printed pocket pussies, dude.
Why'd you whisper?
Why'd you whisper that?
Are you
Ben?
afraid of cursing?
No.
Curse.
Curse?
What's your favorite swear word?
Fuck. Yeah. That's a good one. Dude, it describes every emotion you're feeling at that moment, you know?
Right. So what's your fucking favorite deli meat?
Fucking favorite deli meat. Oh, I've been digging on some Mediterranean turkey lately.
Mediterranean.
Yeah, I don't know what type of spices are on it, but it's banging. It's banging.
You ever have honey turkey?
Honey turkey? No, I'm not.
Oh, you gotta
that
try
sounds
that.
pretty good.
That's a game
That's pretty
changer.
good.
That's a game changer. You have regular turkey, then you have honey turkey, and it's like
No, he's right.
Yeah,
what's the
Will, what are you
supreme-
feeling on this turkey? Do you have any
Turkey's
comments
turkey.
on turkey?
Turkey's turkey. I get my
Will-
turkey from
not
Costco.
turkey's not
Will
turkey.
eats whatever his mom buys,
Yeah.
and that's it. So
honey
That's fair.
Honey turkey is completely different. It literally tastes completely different.
What does it taste
Describe
like?
it.
I don't know. Honey.
Describe it.
No, it's like I don't know. It's like a little bit.
He's testy today.
It's a little bit sweeter.
It is sweeter. Well, it's honey glazed.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be back in the studio.
Yeah, it
live.
seems like he's real happy.
Yeah.
He's ecstatic.
Shut up and drink. What's your favorite cheese? And I want you to consider all aspects of cheese. Which is the best cheese is what I should ask, not your favorite. The best.
That's cheese.
We got a podcast to record, so don't take too long.
Dude, oh no, I'm not. Oh, it's this like drunken wine, like Parmesan.
All right, well that's
Yeah.
wrong. That is just a wrong
That's
answer.
wrong. No, once you taste
Are
it,
you
you're
gonna
gonna
put
be
that
like,
on a fucking sandwich? Are you
yeah,
gonna put it
I
on
might
nachos?
just. Hell yeah.
No, you're not gonna do either of those things.
It's good to eat like on a
Jesus, Ben.
charcuterie board.
Oh, spell charcuterie.
CHR
Who wants? Let me give me a shot at typing this in.
CHARCUTERIE.
I'm pretty close, actually. That's pretty good.
All right, so Ben got it on his second try because don't
That's okay.
think I didn't hear you say CHR.
Oh yeah, dude. Brain just was like.
All right. Well, that's enough.
Sorry
That's
about
enough.
that.
You got what you
Whatever.
wanted out of that?
Let
I'm
me ask
sorry,
you this.
Kevin.
What's your are you like a pilot or something?
Oh no, not
There's
anymore.
like a lot of like airplanes.
I'm out of the aviation game actually. Yeah.
Well, all right. How about you talk about that because that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was sweet. So, my grandfather, he was in World War II. His first mission was D-Day, and he was an aircraft mechanic.
Oh, so you got to
engineer.
fly his plane?
No, I didn't get to. But like, he always would like tell me stories growing up, and I was digging that stuff. And then it's something new. Not everybody really does.
Do you think Amelia Earhart was a myth?
Dude, no, I actually watched a documentary the other day where
It was a myth, though, right? We all know a woman
some
couldn't.
aspects.
Yeah.
No,
Dude, I seriously think the U.S. government was like, all right, this woman's about to fly around the earth before a man. Like, we got to shoot her down. Like, and then they're like, oh, we got to do a search party. And they sent in the search party, and they're like,
No.
can't find
That's
anything.
because she got eaten by crabs.
Dude, yeah, those coconut crabs on that island, yeah, they must have ate her.
Yikers Island?
She got eaten by
Ooh,
crabs.
Yikers
Ooh,
Island.
Yikers Island's got crabs, bro? Oh, and Kevin's got the scabies.
Should that be the
and
name of this
something next to
episode?
him.
Yikers Islands.
Yeah.
Yikers Islands.
Yeah, I would
Got
hope so.
Gots those crabs. Everything just gets an S from now on.
Yikers Island. Number hashtag
Number 42.
42.
Yikers
Islands.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, what did you do?
So I ended up going to school to become an aircraft mechanic down in Florida, and
did you do it?
Yeah, I did it. My license is still in my back pocket.
Have a license to fly an
Yeah,
airplane?
bro. No, not to fly, to fix airplanes.
And make sure you leave that quarter too, because I want to pick that up.
Dude,
Put it in
So
the
why are you out of the aviation game then? That seems like that would
dude,
be...
I mean, I loved it and all, but like some aspects of it, I wasn't really feeling it. And I originally was gonna go to school to become an engineer, and
Did you-
with the wake of the pandemic and everything, I was like, it's a kind of a good time to transition into it. So, I mean, I'm back in school now for engineering. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
But did you ever like work at all?
Oh yeah.
good.
I worked
I feel like that
for
would be
about
like pretty good money though, no?
for what I was doing. It wasn't really because I was fixing like small airplanes over in Yikers. I worked there for about a year and a half. But
Oh, so fuck
Even
Sky
so
Acres,
though, I would
right?
think there's not
no. Much love to those guys, but like I wasn't really feeling it, and it was a good time to part ways, so I did. But dude, working on airplanes.
Did you get fired?
No, I did not get fired. Not get fired, but working on airplanes.
You couldn't
dude,
pass the drug test, so
No, I could. That's not the problem. I
All right,
loved
dude.
it and all, but it gets a little sketchy. Like once there's a couple crashes on the airfield, and you're like, "Oh my god!" Even though, dude, all the ones that happened while I was
And
working
you were the
there.
mechanic who caused it?
No,
is that
No.
a white brother?
no, that's Charlie Taylor. That's the guy who actually made.
Oh, the silent movies and the mustache.
No,
That's Charlie
Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin, my guy.
And not Janice
Joplin.
Joplin, who you were talking about earlier.
Shut up. You don't even know
Take
her.
it.
Do
You sit
you?
there and you shut up.
Yo, Will, name a Janis Joplin song for us real quick.
I don't know.
Take your time.
I don't know.
Lucy in the
Take it. Take another little piece of my heart now, baby.
Anyway,
Yeah.
someone's
Is that
gonna
her?
get that, and someone's gonna appreciate it.
Yeah, I sure hope so. I sure hope so.
But anyways, all right. So you got out of the airplane stuff.
Yeah, I've been out of the airplane stuff ever since. And
You didn't want to like go to like LaGuardia and be like a mechanic there or something like that.
No,
Was
dude,
never, like,
who
the
wants to
dream?
work on? Dude, well, see, the thing is, small airplanes don't have toilets. Think about this. You're a mechanic. You got to clean that shit out.
Don't they have janitors for that?
No, dude,
Like
that's
companies that,
that's
like,
literally
pump the
what
fucking-
those do. Yeah, they have companies to do that, but like, if I really wanted to make good money, I would have worked corporate, and corporate guys, that's part of the job. Yeah, so I mean, I wasn't really feeling it too much. Plus, there's
All
other
right, I
things to
guess.
do.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right.
Yeah,
How long did you go to school for that?
it was 2.5 years.
What school?
Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in Daytona Beach, Florida. Literally right across the street from the racetrack.
Mm.
Dude,
They should have raced airplanes over there.
dude, oh man. It was such a trip when they'd have the Daytona 500 down there, man. There'd be people like they would come weeks before it, and they would just be like lined up on the road in front of the
Drinking
speedway,
beer.
selling
Baby.
tickets and shit, like trying to sell tickets, like peddling it hardcore. Yeah, and it was interesting times down there for sure, for sure.
So, getting involved with the piloting stuff, did that ever change your 9/11 perspective?
I mean, well, dude, that's the thing. They didn't put in the brochure at the school that I went to that they actually train those pilots.
What? Wait, seriously?
Yeah. You can look it up for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Oh,
Producer.
So you're a known affiliate.
Yeah.
No, I'm not for that. Just because I have
He's Al-Qaeda.
I got a degree doesn't mean I'm affiliated with Al Qaeda.
Was it Al Qaeda that did
Yeah.
that?
See, look, there she is.
No, dude, we all know it was George Bush, all right?
Should I click on Wikipedia?
They're at our school for a while.
911lesson.org.
What were their names?
I have
Mohammed
no idea.
Atta?
You think I'm gonna
Atta
know
what?
this?
That's racist.
Attaboy.
That's racist.
Mohammed, attaboy.
Mohammed Attaboy.
Marwan al Shahali.
What?
There's no L, but Shahali.
Shillelagh?
Shillelagh?
Like that guy from
You're thinking of Finley.
Yes, mashallah,
yeah, dude. Speaking of that, we're missing some Friday Night SmackDown, right?
Yeah, Friday Night SmackDown.
You a wrestling fan? You're a wrestling guy?
I used to be.
Don't act like you're not, dude.
We've
Come
talked
on.
about like wrestling on like multiple occasions in like one
Will, I've
episode.
seen,
that
I've
was
seen you
WWF.
wrestle.
Well,
I've
we were-
seen
we
you
were
wrestle,
WWE.
Will.
What?
I've seen you wrestle before. You definitely a big wrestling
I
guy.
used to be a big wrestling.
I don't know what's going on here, but let's just move past that one. All right.
Are we still looking into the
Yeah, change this up.
9/11? Well, are we talking about 9/11?
What about
I
that
was just
lady?
watching-
What about that lady who thinks it's a hoax? That
9/11 is
Marjorie, whatever her name is. Have you heard about that?
Oh, what's his name? From
From Georgia.
Alex Jones. Alex Jones. Gee, he's actually from Georgia too, which is funny.
Alex Jones?
Alex
I think so. But look at that.
You know, my man gets too much hate. Alex Jones.
He's fucking hilarious.
He's
He could be-
hilarious.
He could be
Ridiculous.
he could be a stand-up comedian.
If you
The
could
thing-
just not
yeah,
take him
it's-
seriously,
that's
he's
the
the
thing.
greatest entertainer of all time.
Like that
All
like him
time.
on the Joe Rogan podcast
It's gold.
Hilarious.
It's gold every time. I don't know what you're doing now. This is
What did you ask me to look up? Alex
all
Jones.
right, no, ready? Type this in.
Tell me
Alex
first.
Jones.
Is this the Google?
I can't say this on the pod. Alex Jones.
we heard you whispering.
Really?
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah, no.
I didn't say it anyway. Alex Jones said it.
Oh my God, Will.
Videos.
Am I playing this?
Yeah. Play it.
This 18 seconds one? You know how I love
It's just the way he pauses. Like you could tell he could be a stand-up from this clip. It's playing on your laptop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
Jesus
Jeremy.
Christ.
He'll change it, but it's right there. Don't you want it on the Roadcaster?
I don't think so. Yeah, maybe.
Oh my God.
All right, relax.
Who's the producer
It's
here?
been 3 weeks. You really blame me?
He's rusty.
Yeah.
You forgot.
I
how to
am
use that
rusty.
equipment.
All right.
Took us 3 weeks to get back here. Jesus Christ.
So basically, what's going on? Just to set this up, this is on Joe Rogan podcast, and they're like basically arguing, and Alex Jones is just like, whoa, chill.
He's like wasted at this point.
Oh
too,
yeah,
right?
yeah. But he's basically like, calm down. I don't always really know what I'm talking about. I'm just going off the dome. So just, and you can play the clip.
Look, here's the thing.
Fine. Listen,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded. In that. No.
That's going to be a soundbite. They're going to put that to mariachi music.
The way he pauses.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
You're Joe Rogan, just falling all over the place, just rolling around on the ground for no reason.
No, what kills me is when Kevin does his impressions. I love it.
I've got one voice for every impression I have. It's not a very good one. That's it. All right, so what's
I'm
up
glad
next?
I'm glad we visited that.
Dude,
Great
this
Alex
fucking
Jones
guy.
Make sure you flag that.
I'm
so
just
we
not
can
gonna
cut all
talk.
that.
Why don't you guys just you guys just talk. You three just talk.
Yeah, just go into your parents'
You three
basement,
just talk.
Matt.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah,
being
just keep smoking your cigar, Matt. Thanks
I've
for
barely said
adding.
anything, and anytime I've said something on this podcast was like, oh, thanks for bringing that one up.
catching flag.
He's testy tonight. Even before you
Yeah.
got here, he's just
Really?
been testy. Yeah,
You should slap him up.
testosterone. or
Call his
something.
mom and be like, yo, Will's acting up.
Listen, Maureen,
Yeah.
you're gonna have
Do I
to
got
come pick
permission?
your son up
Do I got permission?
and bring him back to your basement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yo. Kevin.
Thanks, dude.
Don't leave the man hanging.
All right,
Yeah.
come on. What's up?
Nothing's up. What do you mean?
I mean, your whole
So
list
you're
is
playing
shit.
video games again?
Oh, you know what's
Yeah,
ironic?
big
What's your
guy.
topic? What's
I
your
don't have a
topic?
topic.
Yeah,
Matt
you
had-
had
Matt
something.
had a
You
topic,
said
and
you
you
had
shit
something
on
to
it.
save for the pod.
I think we should have like a mad appreciation minute for Will giving him flack.
Yeah, for
It's
no-
all right.
Why don't we all go
Thanks
around
for
in a
letting me
circle?
into your home, Matt. I appreciate that.
Oh, his
It's not
parents'
my home. Yeah, thank you.
I mean,
I appreciate you
let's just.
coming.
I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
all right. So I'll start. Matt, you know what? I'm just so glad to be back. It's been so long.
What's happening?
Can't even
I
say it with a straight
appreciate
face.
the
Yeah,
invite
exactly.
for the Conor McGregor fight. We never got a chance to talk about that.
So we want to play the video of Will throwing up at Black
I was
Bear?
just. It's funny because I was just about to say
No,
that.
it was at Oscars.
Every 5 minutes, I look down. I haven't seen like any of these people here who were here. So like obviously I was bullshitting with everyone. And then every time I looked at my phone, Will was like, "Yo, how about that tequila?" Like he was texting me because he didn't want to get up. He's like, "Yo, how about a refill on that tequila?" Yo, you're gonna finish? You're gonna? Or he texted me like, "Yo,
What a
you're
guy.
gonna finish that drink?" Like I'm like, "Oh, okay, he needs another round." Which I didn't mind. It was hilarious, but
I think I lost. I don't know. I
was
think
the-
I lost sound.
that was the first time you lost sound.
No,
Oh, in your headset?
no, we're good. We're good.
That was the first time Will's gotten like drunk with me.
Yeah, I
he
was
wasted.
drunk.
He was wasted, yeah. I didn't notice until you stood up and then said goodbye
thanks for
for
that.
45 minutes.
Thanks for that. I needed
You're
that.
welcome. I know you did.
This guy is no good for nothing over here.
Well, he had to drive.
Yeah, just
Fucking
good for driving him.
drive Kevin over here.
Hey, I
See what I did there?
yeah.
That was a good one. Good
I-
alliteration.
I
Alliteration, we were just
commend
talking about
myself.
Ooh.
I commend myself for how long I got like going up like we went up and over and down Bundy.
Yeah, and then we're coming across.
Ooh, that's
we're
some
going
windy
pretty
stuff.
as straight. We're going as
going
straight,
straight.
as we could.
and he goes, "Bleh." Oh, that's and immediately I'm like, that smells like throw up. And he goes, I'm gonna puke.
That's because it was
All right.
throw up.
We're a mile from his house. I'm like, do you need me to pull over? Or can you make it? I can make it. Pull over. All right. dude.
I was like this. I was like, no, God, I was like, take it over. You don't want it in your car. You might want to pull over.
Were you like struggling the whole time to hold it in, or you
No,
just felt it all of a sudden?
I was able to get out of the car, bend over in my stance.
Yeah, he was
and-
mostly fine.
Yeah.
He just had this,
Dude, spins
thing about
that's
him.
the worst. That's
for
the
whatever
worst.
reason, the first 20 minutes of the car ride, all he did was say the.
Did it?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
All right, Morgan Wallen.
Cancel.
That's all he said. I hate those. I said,
Well-
Will, what does that mean?
We have to cut this. What do you mean?
Okay.
Can't put this in. Because that's
obviously
one
kidding.
false fake news.
Yeah, a little side note. That's probably one of the reasons why I don't drink as much because
Did you
that's
say?
no, bro. The spins,
podcast
Kevin.
right
Back on
wow.
track. Back on track. We can't use any.
Yeah,
of that.
for real. But yeah,
Yes,
that's
we can.
that-
Come on. He was obviously kidding.
You don't know.
I don't need that
that's-
energy out.
it's
People
Kevin
can
White.
cut things.
Oh,
You know what I've.
Jesus.
Yeah, but you denied
I
it right
blame
off the bat.
Why?
I don't
I
know.
bring you nice things and you blame me.
Yeah, because you brought him.
I brought Will. How?
Yeah, because you upped his
Did I
confidence.
conceive him, or what did I
years
do?
ago.
Is that why he's acting like this? Because he's here. It's his friends.
Got his boys. And
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yo,
Is that why?
he might be.
What am I doing different? I don't really know.
You know.
I think he's bringing.
You're being more like
pretty
us.
subtle.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I'll just tone it back.
We've got enough dickhead energy in this room. You know, big dick energy. You know what that means?
Well, no, I don't.
That's Matt, 6 1/4.
Probably 6.5.
6 1/4. Don't bolster
I
him
can
up.
pull up the tape.
Pull it up.
You got tape of this?
We have the tape.
6 1/4.
The tape. What tape?
Take care. Keep the airwaves moving while I pull it up.
All right.
Nonchalant.
Whatever, dude.
Very nonchalant of you.
Ben, why don't you have a girlfriend?
Dude, I don't have a girlfriend for a lot of reasons.
Well,
Probably
what's
because
number
one, I got too many things I want to do.
Well, it's not that mustache. That's not a reason. I'm
No,
looking at that
definitely
thing.
not.
I would like to take a ride on it.
I appreciate
Go
it.
flavor saver.
I appreciate it, you know. Okay, I got to trim it back a little bit. But yeah, dude, I don't know. Just there's a lot of things I want to do, and
Girls aren't one of them.
no. Wow, you got me in a trap there, but
there's no winning with me. There's never
yeah,
winning
no,
with
there
me.
is.
You're really
none.
dancing around this one.
No, I just don't really want a girlfriend at this moment. You know, it didn't really work out in the past with previous ones, so I'm
When was
pretty
the last
good.
time you had a girlfriend?
Dude, it's probably been like a year and a half,
Oh, okay.
if not. Yeah.
How
a
long
year
did
and
that
a half.
last?
That was like not even a year.
Did you guys fuck?
Yeah, of course. Hell yeah, yeah.
A lot.
Wait, how long did it last? Sorry, I was just trying to catch
Yeah,
off
like a
guard
little
there.
less than a year. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, not terribly long, but
Well, long enough to.
oh, is this the part where we get to
I'm not there
about
yet.
the 6 1/4?
It's
I
6
don't know.
Dude,
and
what does it feel like to be packing a piece?
No, dude. Trust me, I'm not a shower.
No, I'm not asking
Prove
you to
it.
show. I'm just
Prove it. Show it.
No, I mean like I'm not a shower. Like if you
Yeah, prove it.
flaccid, ain't.
Prove it.
If any chick saw my shit flaccid, they'd see that's a no. They'd say that's a no for me, dog.
What about you? You a grower? Or you a shower?
not really.
Show
a
me
shower.
and-
Oh yeah,
find
see,
out.
I'm not going to show you. There's a
Okay.
price to pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you beating 6 1/4? This is
Brandon
weird.
Capo,
Hey,
what's up? Introduce him as Kevin's personal trainer.
what do you call me, Kev?
Senpai daddy boy.
After this interview, Capo's rates are gonna go up. Fitness public figure / what do they call it? Shit, what's the word? Influencer.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Ben. The part we're looking for will play in about 3 minutes.
I don't know if this one is it.
It's like less so a job and kind of more just something that I love to do. That last one that I watched with Dom
Alright, we'll get
and
there.
was
That
was a
absolutely
good one.
hilarious.
That was a
Five
good one.
minutes.
Thanks for
I don't think this is it.
Oh, thanks for that. For sharing that and telling everybody to listen to us.
Of course. I don't think I did though.
You
I was
did
about
it.
to-
Yeah. Fucking asshole. Fat shaming. What is it? Damn, Will, you're fat as fuck. Like maybe it's time to get to the gym.
Maybe
Yeah, that
that's
was
why
like me,
he's
remember in
testy.
Albany when
Fat Matt?
Fat Matt.
Fat
yeah.
Matt.
Fat Matt.
Fat Matt.
Like if someone's like shaming someone or taking the time out of their day, get into someone else's business, then that person probably has something that they should work on themselves.
Right.
Yeah,
I love it. But I
That's
think
a
it's
fair
good.
point.
I think
A little shame goes a long way.
I'm really glad you did that, Will.
What the fuck is this podcast
Did we?
turning into?
Did I
I'm
miss
not
it?
sure.
Dude, it's
Did I miss it?
No.
It's been 3
Okay.
weeks.
All right. Fair enough. Yo, what is this guy eating a fucking snack wrap?
I feel like Tom Segura right now. He hates his producer. That's what I feel.
Yo,
like
did
right
you ever
now.
see that Tom Segura basketball clip?
Yeah, I was just.
Oh, he
that's
he
that's
gets
actually what we were
fucked
talking
up.
about before.
Oof, that's a big ouch.
We were talking about Kill Tony. Have you ever seen Kill Tony?
A couple times, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
Did you see his episode?
Matt's episode?
Matt did it.
I was on when they were in Poughkeepsie.
What?
New York City.
Oh, my bad.
That's cool.
It didn't go well. In Matt's part, didn't go well.
Yeah. But anyway,
Whoa.
on Kill Tony, as of the last episode, I haven't watched in a while, and Red Band is always playing like stupid sound bites that go along with like the jokes and whatnot. And I forget what the joke was, but at one point they played Red Band played a sound that was like like it was like supposed to be a sex noise. Everyone thought. And then Tony just started cracking up. He was like, "You guys might think that's a sex noise, but that's actually Tom Segura breaking every bone on his body."
Oh, him on the
and
ground.
then he played it again, and I like remembered. It was so funny.
Yeah, I watched that
Will probably
episode.
didn't like
I,
me
I
bringing
couldn't
that up, though.
imagine.
I actually have Kill Tony
It's getting
written
mad that I'm
down.
mad.
I I actually have Kill Tony written down in my notes. I didn't have it for this episode to bring up, but now that you've brought it up, that's completely okay, Matt. Thanks for adding to the conversation.
Still in this room tonight, Ben.
I watched that episode, and I'm not.
You know
He's
what?
testy.
Our first episode of All the Smoke. Guess who it's gonna be about?
We're just roasting Will.
Go ahead, William.
Kill Tony. It's not as good as it used to be. They don't have the same. They don't have the best damn band in the land anymore. They got other guys in there now. It's just not the same. It's
I
not
didn't
the
even
same
know you
energy.
were a fan. Were you always a fan, or
No, I wasn't a fan. And then when you put me onto it, I thought it was funny because they were like making fun of people who were like doing comedy for the first time, and I like stand-up comedy. And sometimes you get some like really good people and some really funny things, and then I just like their banter back and forth. And then I think like Jeremiah is just hilarious. So I really liked him. But now that he's not on it, at least David Lucas, one of the regulars, he was on for this episode that I watched with Joe Rogan.
He might
But-
move too. They're saying, but
Yeah. But like William Montgomery
I
wasn't there,
miss
and
him,
he's
dude.
he's really funny. So I really like the core of that show, and now like half of it isn't there, so it's not the same.
it's not. You're right. But is anything the same in this day and age? You know what I'm saying?
No, but what's
question.
new again is that I'm playing video games again. So this is going to take an interesting turn in Marge and I's relationship. She's aware. You know,
You gave up video
Yo, how much
games?
money have you spent
didn't-
on Madden or 2K, whatever?
Money.
I haven't played any 2K at all because I don't have the new Xbox yet. And Madden, I probably spent like $1.50 before.
What? Why
I
did you spend
stopped.
money? I'm confused.
It's like Ultimate Team, so you can like buy packs to like
and
upgrade
then you
your
play
team.
with that team online.
Yeah.
My guy, you should have been buying GameStop stock.
I imagine
Yeah,
I put
right.
$1.50 back in. That was back in November though. That I haven't spent
Oh,
any
yeah,
money
yeah,
on the
yeah.
game recently. I'm just playing franchise mode. But
Nice.
Sorry, I don't want to change the topic.
no, it's okay.
You playing Pac-Man?
So Marge, does Marge approve?
Yeah, she's okay with it. Like we went on FaceTime yesterday. We were on FaceTime, and she called me like kind of randomly. She wasn't like, "Hey, can I FaceTime you in 5 minutes?" or anything like that. So she calls me, and I was like in the middle of a franchise game, and you know I'm in my like I think I'm in my third Super Bowl now.
Is this online? No.
No, I'm just
he
playing.
could
I'm just
very
playing
easily
franchise.
just paused it.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm in the middle of a game. I don't want to lose my momentum.
Well, you're making the same mistake that you were making before
no.
already.
And she said,
Which was not a mistake.
no.
Didn't we agree on that?
What she said was,
Yeah.
I know I called you in the middle of your game. You can finish it. And I was like, great. And then I turned the game off and I gave her my full attention on FaceTime. So we're smooth sailing for right now.
That's a stand-up guy.
A step in the right direction as from last time.
So where does Marge rank in comparison to video games? You know what I mean? Like if video games and Marge were hanging off a cliff.
Oof.
Like those TikToks you say?
Because have you spent $1,000 on Marge yet? Or
No.
Let's give Reg a shout out. Reg actually had a perfect TikTok that actually is has to do with this exact situation.
Oh yeah, that was
I would say
that was-
pull it up, it'll take too long.
Yeah, that was a
Sorry,
good
Reg.
TikTok from Reg. So shout out ASAP Reg, our guest on the previous episode 42 out or episode 41, excuse me. It's been out for a while now, so tune in, watch that. Great episode with Reggie, came through the studio.
Will was like, and then I said, "Bitch."
he didn't say that.
I didn't say
You
that.
Did you actually say "bitch" though?
You said bitch, right?
Yeah, thank you. He gets it.
Dude, that's a great. I'm so happy that was a pilot for fucking Key and
Oh,
Peele.
I know.
That was from the pilot.
Yeah, that was the pilot episode.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yep.
The more you know. What did you want to finish or?
No, that was
Yeah,
it. I'm just
what
an
other
update.
games are you playing, or is it just
No, I've
just
been-
Madden so far?
I've just been playing Madden.
What
Getting,
about the Fortnite? You back on the Fort?
No, I haven't
Dog.
played. I haven't played Fortnite since like
He hasn't played Fortnite
2019.
in a fortnight.
Yeah.
You like use that every single time. You use that one every single time. It's not even good.
This fucking guy. I used that once before.
Speaking of a fortnight, that's about as long as we waited for our dinner that night, huh? At fucking the carriage house.
Oh, yeah.
Matt, scumbag.
Ooh.
Scumbag Matt.
Greg's gonna kick your ass, dude.
Jeez.
For those who aren't
get the
watching on
Roomba.
YouTube, Matt just dropped his ash on the ground and all over his jeans. Yeah, so we went out to the carriage house. Kevin,
My Jordans.
Jesus Christ.
You ever been to the carriage house?
I have not actually been to the carriage house. No. No.
Well,
Where
now
is
I
that?
feel like we have to tell him.
Yeah, where is
Go.
that, by the way?
Patterson.
Is that the one right before the auto body?
Yeah,
Yeah,
on the
okay,
right side,
okay.
yeah, Patterson Auto Body.
How's the food?
The food was okay.
Would you rub a dub dub? Thank God for the grub.
No, not really.
fuck
Probably
does that
the,
mean?
Probably the,
I don't know what's happening.
probably with the whole situation. So we Kevin and Mariah, Kevin's fiance, Matt and Chelsea, Matt's fiance, and then Marge and I, my girlfriend. We went out to the carriage house for like an off the pod, just hanging out, spending extra time together.
All about the chemistry,
All about
yeah.
all about building that off camera chemistry, off mic chemistry.
feel that.
We went out. We didn't get any reservations. We were gonna go to somewhere in Danbury, but the cigar shop, Best Buds, shout out Best Buds in Danbury.
buttheads.
Not even close.
Well, I'm not really a cigar guy, so it explains it. Buttheads in Danbury closed before the time we were going to get out there, so the boys didn't want to go anymore. So we didn't go to probably like a bar that we were going to go to in Danbury, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah.
So
Bar restaurant.
Yeah. So we rerouted and we kind of were like, all right, well, let's stick to somewhere closer so that we can like go back and have a couple extra drinks at Matt's parents' house. Matt's apartment though. Afterwards. So you want to take it over? So we reroute. We go to the carriage house.
Yeah. All right. Really not that big of a deal. We get to the carriage house. We go inside. We tell the lady, listen, there's going to be 6 of us. We need a table. No one's taking reservations
Okay.
because of like this COVID bullshit. So
Oh,
she's
yeah.
like, oh yeah, table of 6. We only have one table available. They just put their appetizers in. Give it 30 minutes. And I'm like,
30 minutes.
Are you sure 30? Yeah.
They just
that
got their
seems-
apps.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. So we discuss.
Yeah, so we're thinking we're probably gonna wait an hour, right?
Yeah, but we called
Reasonable.
every other local restaurant, and they're like, yeah, it's going to be 40 minutes to an hour anyway. So we're like, all right, well, let's just stay here then. If it's, an hour, then we're really not losing any time.
Oh, of course.
Whatever. Hour goes by. Matt and Chelsea go in, and the people have their food then, right? Or they...
I think they were. Yeah, they either had their
or
food
they
or
were
they
like
were already done.
they're taking their food then or some shit like that. So like they had eaten dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1 hour later. It's like, okay. They come back, sitting in the car. Another 35 minutes goes by. They go back up, and they're still sitting there, just like bullshitting.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Come back. They go back up. It's like an hour and 50 minutes since we've been waiting there.
Yeah, so at this point, I said to one of the waiters there, I was like, hey, because everything closes at 10 in New York.
Oh, yeah. So what are
They
you
ha-
going to do at that point?
They have to
Exactly.
kick you out at 10, no matter what, no questions asked. So at that point, it's like 8:50ish, 8:45. So I'm like, hey man, I'm just trying to figure out if we're gonna be able to even eat dinner tonight. I'm not trying to cause an issue, but you guys told us 30 minutes from the start,
And that was at 7 o'clock.
which we figured we were gonna wait for longer. So, but not once did they, and we had to wait outside. We couldn't even wait in there to so where they'd be able to come over and say, hey, it's taking a little bit longer. They told us, yeah, you can't wait in here. You got to wait outside. We'll call you when your table's ready. They didn't update us once. So more than an hour and a half has gone by, and they haven't even called us saying, hey, blah, blah, blah,
That's crazy. Not even a single little update.
Yeah, so at this point, I'm like, hey man, are we gonna even be able to sit at this point? Because I know you guys got to close at 10, right? He's like, yeah. Let me talk to them. We'll drop the check if we haven't already, and then.
So then he comes back.
And they
We
hadn't
wait.
dropped the check,
Yeah,
right?
they hadn't dropped the check, so they were gonna go give it to him. Well, no, we found that out 10 or 15 minutes later. Matt went back in and asked about it again, and the guy's like, "Well, we'll give him the check. We'll give him the check now." It's like, all right. So now they've told these people 3 times, listen, we have another table waiting, and this is the only table we can put 6 people at. So we kind of need you to get out. Probably another 20 minutes after that, Marge and Chelsea, I think, went in.
Yeah,
They had to go to the
pee,
bathroom.
Yeah, and happened to ask, and they're like, "Listen, just come in. We'll kick them out." Because now it's a little over 2 hours of waiting. It's fucking
That's
nuts.
a little ridiculous.
So as the rest of us are walking in, this group's walking out, and the guy stops, and as we walk up, I see him staring at Matt, and then Matt goes by him, and he turns and he starts staring at me, and I'm like, I don't know, just kind of looking back, what's up, dude? So I walk over, I grab the door, and I pull the door open. I'm just standing there holding it. So now I'm just staring at the guy. He's staring at me. I don't really understand what's going on. We walk in, and then this guy comes back in, blows through us, and then goes over, and half the party is yelling at the waitress for asking them to finally leave. The guy ordered 1 beer and then sat there for another 40 minutes.
By the way,
just
this-
so we couldn't come in and sit down.
This place, that was the only like table that would fit us. That's the reason why
Oh,
we're
yeah,
waiting
'cause-
for specifically
yeah.
them.
Party of 6, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And it's already a small place. They seat like I think maybe like 8 tables total.
Yeah.
And there's only one, that could sit more than 4.
Yeah, so the
So-
guy's just being a dickhead, like trying to fucking not let us in.
That's annoying.
Then he comes in, gets like his other friend and his wife or something, and then pulls them out and like, well, you just lost 4 good customers. One of them fucking cocks back, punches Will straight in the jaw. Out goes Will, 6'5" fucking pussy, pure pussy. This guy, I tell you, that didn't happen.
Oh,
you're in
dude, you
some
had
mood
me
tonight.
going.
It was
You
just
had me
bullshit.
going. I was gonna say,
about
God
to run with
damn.
that.
I should have.
Should have working on our improv
I was gonna
skills.
say he looks pretty good, man. Like,
Thanks. Yeah,
Well, it was
too
3
beat
weeks
up.
ago.
I recover.
yeah, I know, but still,
3-pieced them. Is that what you said?
3 weeks ago.
Oh, 3. It was 3 weeks ago.
I'm sure I would have got a Snapchat of it, but
Not really. Not if I was the one getting punched.
No, I'm saying like
Definitely
an
not.
after effect. Like,
Oh.
well,
Yeah, so it was just bullshit.
Yeah, that's
the
pretty-
poor waitress was like almost in tears.
yeah, and the
Felt
wait
bad for
staff
her.
just wants to get them out so they can make some more money.
And
for
then
the
we
night.
were
That-
fuming.
dude. I would have been like, get the fuck out of here.
And we were fuming, but then we couldn't even be nasty because we felt bad for them. Like, not that we
That's
were going
true.
to purposely be nasty, but I was expecting like maybe a free round of drinks or something.
Something, yeah, because
But-
they
but
at
then
least
we
could have
couldn't.
updated us after the first 30 minutes. Said, hey, yeah, their entrees just came.
Yeah, that was my only gripe. Like, they should have at least updated us. Like, I get it that it wasn't their fault per se, but they also should have been aware that they had to seat someone else before they closed.
Yeah, and plus you guys want to be able to enjoy yourselves there. And what did you say? It was
Yeah,
like 8:50 by that time. So
Yeah.
like you have an hour and 10 minutes to have dinner. Like,
Yeah, like
Fuck
right
that.
after they sat us, they weren't even sitting anyone else because like people came in actually and
They were telling them.
Yeah,
the
there was, like,
kitchen's
a-
they were like,
closed.
nah, we can't sit. And we hadn't even like put our appetizers in yet. We were like just getting drinks, but they were like, trying to seat us out of like courtesy, but which they should have obviously. But I mean, it ended up being all right. We weren't
then-
really rushed. I mean, we were kind of in a rush to eat anyway, so it worked out. But
Yeah, we were all starving.
What happened with Chelsea? She went in a couple days later, right?
oh yeah, I guess she went in a couple days later with her cousin, and the manager was like, "Yeah, those people called and like complained to like our actual manager." Like, cause I guess the manager wasn't there that night. Like, there was a manager on duty, but not like the real manager or whatever. And they called to like get the actual, basically a Karen. That's what I'm getting at. They're basically a bunch of Karens.
oh yeah, sure sounds like it.
Speaking of Karens, did you guys see the LeBron thing?
Oh, yeah.
No,
I didn't actually see the video or anything.
I
but-
didn't
what are you
even
talking about?
bother. There was some like I don't know.
There's all right. So there's this guy. I think his name is Carlos or something. And he's like
Are you
apparently this
stereotyping?
huge Atlanta Hawks fan.
yeah,
He's a sugar daddy, first of all.
Yeah, he is
Oh.
also a sugar daddy.
good on him.
But he has
First
courtside seats, and he's like a season ticket holder, so he goes there a lot. Like, there's a lot of pictures with him like standing there next to LeBron, like getting ready to go into games and shit. And he like talks shit.
Oh, she's an influencer?
So I guess
didn't
he's
even know that.
talking shit to LeBron. LeBron starts with him, and then his wife stands up and starts telling LeBron, like, I'll fuck you up. Like, don't talk to him like that. So I think LeBron called her like a rank ass bitch or something. And then something else.
Rightfully
and
so.
I forget. They got in like this big argument. They got booted.
Is there a video of this?
I think so.
I would love to see it. I haven't seen it.
God, I wouldn't talk shit to LeBron. That
I
dude
would.
would tear me apart.
I'd love to talk
I'm a
shit.
tiny guy though,
Yeah. But like, what's he gonna do? Beat you up and then you sue him
I don't know.
for millions
I don't
and
know.
millions of dollars?
dude. You never know in this day
Oh, wait,
and
what's the
age.
5-minute
You know,
one?
you
Is
know.
that actually her videos?
I don't know. I think it's the Instagram or somebody else there.
Courtside Karen.
I'm going to do this 2-minute one and play the whole thing. What do you want me to do? Because I don't want to play the whole video. We don't get
We're not
to
gonna
it.
watch the whole video of either one. Maybe just click one and fast forward, and we'll see
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it's
yeah.
good.
She's being called courtside Karen after getting into a heated courtside
And she says she's
exchange
25.
with
This bitch is like
LeBron James.
40
Yeah,
with a lot of
25
plastic surgery.
night.
The refs even had to stop the game between the Lakers and the
That
Hawks
unibrow
in
strong.
Atlanta. On social media, the basketball great dubbed her Courtside Karen, and the name has really taken off on social media.
Just got kicked out of the game for talking to LeBron James.
Her real name is Juliana Carlos, and she
All right, we don't really care
That's
about
where
her.
Good
Carlos
job.
came from.
Good job
That's his
for
last
her.
name.
Huh? Oh, the Carlos.
last name.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Here you are accusing me of being Will or something.
Not
For the
what?
game, LeBron did not think ejection from the arena was necessary.
There was a back and forth between two grown men. You know, we said our piece, he said his piece, I said my piece. And then when someone else jumped into it and said their piece. But I didn't think they were, should have been kicked out.
Today, Juliana Carlos writes on Instagram, "I want to apologize for losing my cool and removing my mask in the heat
Yeah,
of
bitch, that's a fine.
I think that's why she got booted.
Oh,
That's why she got kicked
more than
out because she
anything.
took her mask off.
Yeah.
It's so funny that everyone's worried about COVID, but meanwhile, you can still sit courtside.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Go figure.
Makes sense.
Oh man,
They don't want to lose out. They don't want to lose out on that prime real estate. Take it.
Seriously.
Yeah, because those prices haven't dropped at all.
Yeah. If anything, they probably went up.
Probably.
Yeah, got to get it. You got to pay for it if you want to actually be in there to watch. So only certain cities in the NBA are allowing fans. I think the Jazz. I think there's only really a handful,
Probably,
honestly.
definitely the Heat, right? Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Probably.
that's why they were bringing in the COVID sniffing dogs.
What?
That's a
Like
thing,
Kevin?
Yeah.
Like Matt's dog?
Yeah.
yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah.
The Heat are using dogs that are trained to sniff people. And
Yo, they're totally blowing smoke up whoever's
I would
ass
like
that
that,
is.
Kidding me?
No, I swear to God. Or it's like, did you see the shit in China?
No, I just saw it. Yeah, I just saw
In
it.
China, they're doing the anal swabs now
Get the fuck
for
out of
COVID. Yeah, they're saying it's like more accurate for this respiratory disease. We gotta touch your
sniffing
asshole.
dogs.
See, I wasn't lying.
Coronavirus detection dogs. That's sick.
What?
Where can I buy a patch for my dog's his harness so I could be like, yeah, my dog sniffs corona.
There's no way that's
The
like
bees.
legit though, right? That
Yeah, that's a real thing.
No, but that can't be valid though.
They, from what I saw, the one article I read said that they were like extremely accurate.
Huh. I wonder how does that
possible?
I don't know,
work?
man.
Do you like give off a pheromone or something?
I don't know.
The
Maybe
corona,
it comes down to like
corona just
size
smells funny.
of particle. You know,
Beats
And,
me.
like,
I ain't a dog.
dogs can sniff. I don't know. Look it up. Will.
It's a crazy world we're
Yo,
living
let's bring
in.
in Matt's dog.
Yeah.
Ask her a couple questions.
Yeah, let's bring in the peanut butter too.
Hey, yo.
Okay.
What was my topic?
I don't know. You said save it for the pod, so I
Yeah, I don't
put it
remember
on
what we were
my
talking about.
I think that's the point.
That's the
really.
whole
But you
We
also
shouldn't
shouldn't say,
using
"Hey,
it.
the Holocaust was a hoax," and you get people that say that, and we're not like, "All right, we need to post your face everywhere."
Dude, what about
You know
that
I mean?
guy? He's back in Wingdale.
guy in Wingdale?
Yeah, the sign guy. Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
sign guy.
Yeah.
I think we should definitely get more sign people so we can flood his market and make him invaluable to the
I
community.
think he's hilarious.
Yeah, he's crazy as shit. I saw him walking this morning. I was like, should.
This morning it's cold.
Yeah, I know, dude. He was,
What was
like,
the sign today?
he didn't have a sign. He was walking. He had
Oh.
his head beam it was just strobing.
Nice.
I was like, good for you, guy.
Have you
But
seen
you
him?
suck.
No, no.
There's this guy that walks around the window
I'll get a
area,
photo for you, Matt.
and he carries a sign.
What the fuck's going on with
One
this
used to say Israel did 9/11. That was for a while. Lately, I've seen him. He'll drive his car.
Oh, with the
and
sign
he'll
out.
Hold the sign out
Yeah.
of his driver's side window that
This
says
is the
"Fuck
funniest.
Biden," and he just drives down the road to this fucking thing. It's hilarious. He's the nicest fucking dude too.
Oh, he is? What do you talk to him at the hardware store when you?
I knew him from the hardware
No
store. yeah.
shit. What
And
did he
then-
buy? What type of hobbies was he like?
I don't remember. Just miscellaneous shit.
Probably sign
machetes,
stuff.
machetes, hacksaw blades.
Probably the same as Morgan Wallen.
Chicken.
Probably just rope, tons of rope.
Terrible.
So he'd come in, and I'd always be like, "Oh yes, here he is." Like, and then we'd have a nice chat, whatever. And then I start hearing all these things about like, "Oh, the guy with the sign," and I haven't seen the guy yet.
Oh, because you
oh,
see him
shit.
at work. You see him in a different light.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel that.
And then he comes in one day, and he's got a backpack, and I'm not thinking anything of it. And he puts something by the counter, and he takes his backpack off, and he's talking to me, and whatever. We go through our typical exchange. It's positive. Then he leaves, and I see what he grabbed from the side of the counter was his Israel did 9/11 side. And I was like,
you should have took that.
fucking you, dude. Like, damn it.
Like sold it.
Yeah, I feel worse for it's really just his kid. That's really
Yeah,
all that
dude.
bothers me.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
she's like mentally handicapped, and
Yeah,
she's just
his
always
daughter's
out
like
there.
definitely.
I
like,
wonder why.
she's like severely autistic or something, and he makes her go out and walk like 8 miles.
Yeah, and they're like
carrying
out in the
signs
cold.
about fucking
Like,
Israel did
like right on the
9/11.
side of 22.
Like she makes the signs?
No, she's very artistic.
Yeah.
Severely artistic.
She's super.
Shit.
That's funny.
Sign guy.
Does she make the signs?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't know if she can spell.
She's like, Will then.
Will.
Ooh, I thought I was gonna
artistic.
catch the flag for not being able to spell charcuterie.
Or Yiker.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
or
Islands.
Island.
Dude, there's multiple. Come on, any fucking English teacher would tell you that that's correct. 'Cause
Well-
there's multiple.
Speaking of making mistakes, even though you do something so well time and time
Are you
again,
talking about my kid?
you have a kid?
No.
Tesla.
Well, not Tesla in general, but Elon Musk and all this space stuff. So what I think is really interesting is that we're in 2021 and we're still trying to go to space. Like, what didn't we already have the space race, the fun with that, going out there? If we even really did that, who knows?
We need a new place to live.
We're all gonna die. It's not.
Oh,
even
yeah,
our
I know,
lifetime. We
I know.
still have the Earth.
Fuck it. Why not? Why not check that shit
Well,
out?
because of the failures that keep on going. Do you know? I know you're kind of.
I don't really follow SpaceX as much as I should.
Oh, okay. I just figured because you're into more like the engineering and technical stuff
Dude, that
that
is
you might
pretty.
have been.
That is pretty gnar that they can recycle freaking rockets and have them land upright.
Well, not this past one that just happened last
I-
week,
yeah.
and which why I brought it up
Wait.
because it's like,
Show me.
Oh yeah, shit blew up.
yeah.
Houston, we got a problem?
Like,
Uh,
yeah,
Big one.
for real, for real.
It's funny too. the
SpaceX
video, everyone's
Starship.
Like, let's go.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I didn't
everyone's
hear
so
about this.
hyped. Everyone's
Wait,
so
This is a month
hyped.
ago.
Wait, people.
No, literally 3 days
A
ago.
space.
Oh,
there was
the new
no
one.
one in it,
There was
though,
a new
right?
one.
No, I think
No,
this is
unmanned.
these are like the automated
Yeah,
ones
pretty much all
that
been unmanned.
like land themselves. I saw one. I guess it might have been on Instagram or something. People were just like hyped about it. They're on the shore, like because I think this is on like a little island out in the
Islands?
Pacific. No, I think this is just one island actually.
It's the Yikers.
It's the Yiker. Yeah.
Space. I
You
got a
guys don't
couple of job
believe.
offers from SpaceX, like when I got out of school.
Did you?
Yeah, but
And you
dude,
didn't
they were
take
paying $15 an hour to live in Hawthorne, California.
That's impressive. Come on, Elon.
Like it was trying to go back upright to
land.
land itself, and it just like
oh, it's
didn't
coming
make-
back?
Yeah, this was.
Well,
the,
no. It launched and then it was attempting to.
To do its thing,
yeah.
come back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did what it was supposed to do, and it was coming back
did
to
it go
land
to
so that they
space,
can
though?
reuse it.
No, I don't think so.
I don't
think
know.
it's-
Like that's the thing is like I don't know what they're doing. Like what are they? What are
I
they
think
trying
the
to figure
whole
out
thing
here?
is just trying to figure out vertical parking, essentially, like
Spaceship
landing.
landing, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Which
I
leads
just don't
me
get it.
to ask, how do they land now when they come back?
Parachutes, and then they land in the ocean. Like that's what most of them did.
Before,
And then the astronauts just get
But, like-
out and swim?
No, they're
the
in like a little
Coast Guard.
capsule.
Yeah,
Capsule, yeah.
the Coast Guard
So they
goes out and saves
float.
them.
Yeah.
Well, you never seen Tom Hanks in Apollo 13?
Oh,
Yeah,
never
bro.
seen that.
Oh, well.
Interstellar.
Wouldn't that be
You guys
funny,
don't
though?
believe we actually went to the moon, though, right?
Oh, no, we did. We did.
Honestly, I couldn't tell
did
you.
that shit.
I don't really know. I would believe like if it came out like yeah, we didn't actually go to the moon. Sure, if we were there, yeah, probably. I don't know. What do I know? I just don't get why we're still trying to do this whole space thing. Like, just let it go. Like,
Why?
all the like NASA was a thing for a while, yeah, and then like
NASA's
NASA
still
died.
kind of a thing.
It is
It
still
is still a
kind of a
thing.
thing, yeah. But sure, like repairing the satellites and stuff like that, you got to do. But this whole like,
What do you have against space?
Yeah, hater.
I just don't like see.
You don't fucks with aliens, that's why.
You know, I know that this is a whole like private thing, right? SpaceX.
Spacist?
Oh, shut up.
That's a good one.
I think he is.
Oh my god! I just
Spacist.
don't get it. I don't understand it.
Cancel
I
him.
love
Cancel him.
when like we get Will in that like weird like we catch him in a weird thing and he goes, "Oh my god." That's my favorite
He does
thing.
do that, just like that.
That's my favorite thing.
Kind of sounds like Wario a little bit.
Like Wario?
Wario.
I'm more of a Waluigi. I'm more of a Waluigi guy.
No, but you're fat.
Yeah, speaking of which, that brings me to our next
Yeah, how's
topic.
it-
I'm so glad you brought that up, Kevin. How's Fitness Mayor?
Not
going?
good.
At the ass.
Not good.
Dude, I haven't seen any posts.
Yeah, not in 2 weeks. It's been it was a strong.
I made that
3
fire.
days.
I made that fire clip for
What happened?
nothing.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah, that was me.
That was Ben. That was
Dude,
Ben
that
at
was-
the intro to the Fitness Meyer comeback
That was after
video.
our night of Scorsese films. You know, I was just like feeling it. I was like, this is what he needs.
That is what he needed.
Yeah, well, not enough. Sorry.
Yeah. More
Really.
flames next time.
No, I just
Here's more flames. Okay.
if I'm being real, it was like I think I tried to jump into it too quick.
Hold on. Marge likes fat guys, doesn't she?
Oh, is this the thing?
I don't
Is
know
it
if she
the dad
likes.
bod?
I don't know
Yeah.
if she likes fat guys. It's not like she's trying to like get me fatter. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
there's like
she is. So you can't run away.
some like some girls that like I've heard before, I've seen or something, that there's like women that are like try to get you fat or something like that. You know what I mean? She's definitely not like that. She likes me the way that I am, and she's okay with that. But for
But
myself,
just okay with it.
if you want to ask her, you call her up. I mean, I don't know, but I want to lose weight. I think I jumped into it too fast, and it was like only like a week or like a couple days after finishing my like student teaching, and I'm just trying to like enjoy myself right now.
Play some Madden.
Play some video games. And speaking of which, to get to the other topic that I had, NCAA is back. Now I didn't play it growing up. I wasn't big into it. I think you weren't always into like sports. I know you played modified football and everything like that. But
All the sports are coming back.
no, I think it's just football for right now. At
Just
least
football game?
Did
That's
you?
cool.
Oh, well, you were basketball. You liked the NCAA basketball.
Yeah.
You didn't play the football version.
What's your team,
I
Matt?
probably did, but I didn't like it as much as the basketball. I
And
feel like the NCAA football, I would always buy it just to get me over until Madden came out because it always dropped a little bit sooner.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what they're planning to do is like drop it a month before Madden comes out, because like the
Good idea.
school year will be like kind of like starting and college football and all the hype around that, and then EA has like a month of the college football, and then what you're able to do, I believe in the old games, is take your career player that you're playing with, and then your senior year you like go into Madden and you can like transfer and
Right.
continue the career in Madden,
Can
and
I
then
ask you this?
That's pretty cool.
what?
Can I ask you this? Are they allowing names now or no? That was always a thing.
Yeah, from what I know, I don't think they can. I don't think they could afford to like buy the likeness
And, like,
and
pay
all that
everyone.
stuff. Right. I don't think they could afford even if it was like top 25. I don't think you could do that but right now I think they're not. It's not actually NCAA. I think it's just EA is making college football, and so they have to like buy the licenses and stuff like that from the schools rather than like the NCAA. I don't really know how it's doing. It's not going to be for a couple of years. Like they have to develop the game and do all this stuff, so it's going to be a while before they get to do that. I was just interested, so I guess that didn't really go far because you guys just didn't play it or weren't really into it, and neither was I. So I just
I don't
thought it
like
was
college
worth
sports.
mentioning. I'm not I can't really follow it too much.
I like
even
March
basketball-
Madness. That's it.
Right, like March Madness, the aspect of the tournament, the competition, to getting down to that Final Four, the Elite Eight stuff. I'm like choking on the cigar smoke.
That piff.
It's filling up in here, Jesus. So all right, so that there goes that. We were talking about SpaceX and kind of Tesla and Elon Musk, like what he's doing. How long do you guys think? And I think we already might have talked about this at the beginning of season 2, but electric vehicles. I feel like there's a lot more coming out. A lot more people and different brands are like doing electric vehicle stuff. I'm just curious about. I posed the question: by what year do you think like every vehicle is going to be electric, and there's going to be like no more like gas?
A very long time from now.
Yeah, I agree with Kevin.
Yeah, I think a lot of people aren't going to go for that.
How long do you think it'll take till they impose like starting to move more towards electric and more?
They've already started.
Yeah,
No,
but
but,
like some
more.
cities in China, they're mandating that like all the public transportation is like all the buses are now like going to be electric by like I think it's like 2030 or something like that.
And I think Joe Biden signed some sort
Sleepy
of
Joe.
declaration of all government vehicles have to be electric now.
You sure?
Yeah,
did?
Nancy Pelosi bought some stock before he announced that, so
I saw that as well.
$1.25 million
Go
worth of
figure.
stock.
Yeah, something
I saw
like that. I was
that.
talking to my coworker about that. I was like, damn, man.
Must
Good
be
move.
nice.
Good move. Yeah, if only I had that insider trading like knowledge,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
If you could afford a Tesla, would you have one?
Fuck
Yeah.
That
Well, they're not
truck-
going to be that. They're not that
That'd be
expensive.
sick.
Right, for like the base, right? It's all the.
I feel like I would get the SUV just so I could have the gold wing doors, and just be flexing that all the time.
No, it's all about the truck.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
about the
Yo, what do you guys think about the Jeep Gladiator?
I do.
I hate that.
Or the
fucking thing.
Toyota
hated it.
Tacoma or the GMC Cannon. I'm just curious about what you guys think about.
What are you
the-
buying a new truck soon or
No,
something?
I'm just I've been looking into them recently.
Honest car
on, watching video after video after video after
YouTube,
YouTube
that's
video.
why. Yeah. No, so that actually, I'm so happy you brought that up, Will, because that yeah, no, he's referring because we have the login. Kevin doesn't have it because he's just a talent.
I'm not allowed to have it.
It's all right.
Apparently.
But
It's a nice piece of ass. It's
Doesn't
okay.
that seem a little fucked up?
I mean, it's a little fucked up, but you have a piece of
I
ass, though.
I want to give Kevin I think we need to do that before we leave tonight. Is give Kevin the login information for Instagram.
You're gonna get some naughty stories of just.
No, I think we might as well. You might as well have it. I think it's been too long. I think you should have it, and I hope that maybe you throw a post up, maybe you throw an Instagram story
I'm
up.
just gonna make memes.
Whatever.
That's all you're getting out
I
of
think
it.
I think just we
Gonna be inappropriate Yikers Island memes.
to deviate away from the Jeep Gladiator talk for just a moment here. I think that if we want to, really give this a shot of being successful, give this a real shot of being successful, see where we could go with this. Because I was really happy with the kind of trajectory that we were on with those episodes leading up to our 3-week break that we took. I think
The improvement was there.
the improvement was there from the beginning
We
of
gotta
the
get back to
season.
those pre-quarantine numbers.
Yeah, and I think we can do that, and I think we have a good enough thing going. We have the technology here. We have the things to do it. I think if we just throw, I know you're busy working, and it's the worst time of the year for you. I understand that.
yeah, but I've been pretty good about.
I know. I think we should just give this a real good shot and see what we can do with it and where it takes us. And I think that starts from everybody having the login information, and we're just pumping out content and doing things every day of the week to just keep people more involved and have more people see it regularly, and then
Did you see
hopefully
those
people watch the
fucking-
shows.
Did you see those numbers I sent? Flagrant 2? What they make on Patreon a month alone? $90,000 fucking dollars? Oof. Oh,
Split
mama.
between fucking 15 people, but still.
Yeah, but imagine split between the 3 of us.
Well, that's not. Yeah. Wow.
The only thing that worries me about that is that we're the only people that bought Big Yikes merchandise, as well as Dylan with
That's
a
because he
sweatshirt.
took the website down.
Well, now the website's down. Unfortunately,
It's down?
Big
It's
Drips.
down, yeah.
He posted a story. Shout out Vinny.
Why?
He's coming back. I think what Dom, who I was talking to
We'll
at
talk
the
about that out off pod. I think it's better suited off.
Well, I don't know why. I'm just saying that he's taking it down for a while, and he's gonna figure out how to make it more lucrative for himself and not have to pay Shopify to have a store. I think is the direction that he's going. So, yeah, we'll save that for later or whatever. But I think that we could.
Another quick pisser.
Another quick piss. I felt like that was one of the longest pisses.
I was 3 minutes, I think, from when I looked there. So
That was
shot.
not definitely
That
not.
was 40 seconds, maybe.
I'll give you a minute and 37 seconds.
I just think we have a good thing going here. I think that and I want to see where it can go, and why not.
What we need is all these fucking scumbag fucks that listen to it to just share the fucking thing. Natalie, big ups to you. I don't even know this lady.
Yeah, she's
Since
just out
I don't
in
even know
Colorado.
this bitch, but I don't want to call her a bitch because
I don't know this
Well,
bitch,
that's
but I don't want
I
to
feel
call
like
her a bitch.
That was an endearing.
this lady.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah, that means a lot coming from me.
that was
right?
endearing. You just
So-
blow it my way, bruh.
He's trying to make you choke.
Nice. You should have done your thing
No.
there, bro.
Nah, I'm leaving that in the first half of season 2.
Marge didn't like it.
You guys like Chinese food?
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy some Chinese.
Where do you get your local Chinese food?
Oh, I go to the place in Pauling near where
Thai's or Mengguang?
I think it's Kai's.
Yes,
the one where the
Kai.
Gashi's
Yeah.
old pizza
Yeah.
place was?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Where
so
do you
good.
go?
Have you
go
had
to
the
Peking
dumplings with the
Kitchen.
peanut sauce?
Don't ever talk to
No.
me again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything's good there though.
Do you get steamed or fried?
I get fried.
I get steamed.
I like both,
Try that
but
again
like,
anyway.
yeah.
Have you gone to
appreciate it.
Mengguang?
Mengguang, where's that one?
Across the street by Hannaford?
Oh yeah, plenty of times. Plenty
you
of
gone
times.
there?
Terrible.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's terrible.
It's
It's
not
much
good.
better than
They have
not
yellow.
bad,
If
but
you
it's
have
not good.
If you have yellow fried rice, don't talk to me. That's fake.
It's
That's
better
fake Chinese food.
than Peking Kitchen in Wingdale.
Oof.
And you gotta
Anything's
remember-
better
What
than
is that?
that.
Yeah. What is that?
Okay.
You
called?
could run over a raccoon and have a better
this
meal.
is what I've
A what?
noticed.
A raccoon.
Oh, I didn't hear. No.
What I've noticed
Walking along.
is when you go into Kai's and you get your food and you pay and you start to leave. Not always, but typically, they'll say, oh,
here we
excuse
go.
me, there is sauce. Take us some sauce. And
I thought you were going to say the cute little girl is always
No,
like,
no, no.
"Good
I've only
night."
seen her once, and
I've seen her so many
last night. She was
Whoa,
adorable.
easy FC.
She's cute. She's adorable as shit.
Whoa, easy.
But no, they're always super nice about their sauce. You go across the street.
Glass.
That was my phone.
You go across the
Jeez.
street, you go to Mengguang, you pay, you turn, you start heading for the door, and that bitch is like, "Excuse me, you must get the sauce." And I'm like,
Oh my God, what?
All right, so I take sauce. I don't want the sauce.
You should put
but
subtitles
she
on
screams
that.
at me every time. She's like, "Oh, you like it? You need a fork." I'm like, "I don't need a fork." Napkin. You take the napkin. I'm like, "No, I don't need the napkin either." But all right. And you have to go over. You have to take one of everything before she's satisfied, and then she'll let you leave her store.
You know where I went last night?
God damn.
Where you and I first went on our first double date together. Remember?
Hibachi?
Zen, yeah.
Zen, yeah. Yeah, that
Shit
place
was
is
good.
good. That place was real
It was
good.
really good.
We were supposed to go on our first triple date there too. We didn't do that
Why didn't we do that?
Carriage
we should have
house.
gone.
because
That's why.
we didn't have to go to Danbury anymore.
Well, we should redo that and actually go because
Yeah, hibachi would have been much better than the carriage house that night.
You guys would have had so
That-
much more fun.
and
McDonald's
did
would
one
have
had
been
to,
better than the fucking
I was
carriage
gonna
house.
say, why didn't you just be like, "Fuck this, we're going to Taco Bell"?
the Patterson Diner would have been better than the Carriage House.
Yeah, Matt's too good for the Patterson Diner.
Like
love
Kelly's
diners.
Corner.
Kelly's is
We
good.
thought about that, but what did we say?
Kelly's has gone downhill hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, yeah, I guess they changed owners.
yeah,
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
You
yeah.
did know that. Chelsea
Oh,
said that.
Can we give a
don't
rest
listen
in
to
peace to McGrath real quick?
Say that into the mic.
I don't listen to women.
There we go. So what is why?
Speaking of which, hold on. Actually, that's kind of a funny story. I met Ben's mom once.
Here we go.
She fucking yelled at me.
Good. You
No.
need a good stern yelling.
Not good, because your mom was in the wrong.
Doubt it.
I was still working at
Doubt
the
it.
hardware store. She came in and she talked to Tim and she said, "This is the vacuum I want to buy." And
Oh,
she
that
ordered a
stupid fucking thing?
vacuum, and that was it. So the vacuum came. I called her. I said, "Hello, Miss Heinrich. The vacuum's here. Whenever you can come in to pick it up, it's ready." Okay, so she comes in and she looks at the box and she goes, "This isn't the vacuum," and gets mean to me immediately. And I was like, "No, ma'am, like this is what's written down. This is the item number." I went through. I said, "This is the vacuum." I pulled it up on the warehouse website. I showed her, "This is the vacuum you ordered," and she continued to yell at me. And I was like, "You know what? I don't know what to say to you then. Don't take your vacuum." So that was the first encounter I ever had with Ben's mom.
I think the first problem is you're ordering a vacuum from a hardware store in Wingdale. I mean, just go to
Yeah, I don't
Lowe's,
know.
go to
I don't
Home
know.
Depot.
Oh, yeah, don't shop local.
I-
Go to
yeah, I
big
think
box
she was-
store.
yeah.
Fuck you. She was
Oh,
doing the
well,
right thing.
yeah. I think
She
I
was
should-
doing the right thing. Not by
Guy's
yelling
coming
at
out
me.
guns a swinging, but now he's like, "Good on her, good on her."
Clearly not. She didn't
I
get
can
the right
support
vacuum.
her decision, but
Oh yeah.
not
I do. I
support
feel
her
that.
yelling
I
at
feel
me.
that.
God
Yeah.
damn it! I didn't
I'll
do a
have to talk
fucking
to her
thing.
about that. Maybe get an apology. Maybe.
Nah, I don't want one. She was always nice to me after that.
Oh, okay. That's
Maybe
all
it was
I
just
need
a
to
bad
know.
day. Sometimes people have bad
Yeah.
days. They take it out on people that they shouldn't, and maybe that was the case.
We need more people like you, Kevin, because you get over shit and you don't let it bother you.
That's
Oh
fine.
yeah, Kevin, not a grudge guy.
Not a grudge
Definitely,
guy.
definitely not.
Yo, I'm sensing that vibe.
That wasn't
Not
a
a
grudge.
grudge
That
guy.
was, "I'm sick of Will's shit. Just get away from me, you fucking loser." That's what that was for 4 years.
Not a
The
grudge guy.
best 4 years of my life, might I add.
You brought me back, so
I
that's
know.
on you.
Well, Matt brought you back. He forced you into
Yes.
me. Matt forced you into me.
False.
Yeah.
False.
You're welcome.
Did he have good references when you hired him?
He
Him?
was
Yeah.
like
I was his
he
only
a good
reference.
guest.
I had to
He was a
fight
really
for
good
him.
guest.
I had to fight for him.
I was like pissed off that he was a really good guest.
You were just like hoping he tank.
Yeah, but he
then-
came in, he had notes. He was like, "Oh, let's talk about this."
You
I was
had
like,
notes?
Motherfucker.
Yeah,
He
came
with
prepared.
shit.
Episode 27.
Fuck
You
me,
can
man.
go watch it. It's on
Fuck
YouTube.
me, I bring a stupid thing of coasters and no notes.
No, you brought a gift.
Most people don't bring us shit. You know what
That's true.
Reggie brought us? fucking, I don't know,
Roach.
dirty fucking sweatpants or something.
Dirty sweatpants.
I think that's what
Were
he was
they
wearing.
your sweatpants that you like left at his place or something?
No, he was wearing them.
No, he said
I think they
something
were
about like
sweatpants.
looking at like what he
Reggie.
should wear, and he was
Yeah.
like, Kevin's always wearing a sweatshirt, and Matt's usually wearing like sweatpants because he's drinking or something like
No,
that.
he said
He said, I'm bundled up and I look cold.
Yeah.
But Matt always just has a shirt on.
Oh,
'cause
right.
But that's because he's drinking and he's hot. That's what he said.
Yeah. And then you were like, and this is what you wore?
Yeah.
So it's all right.
He's a good kid, though, that Reggie.
Oh,
Reggie?
dude, I love Reg. Remember that van he used to have in high school?
Yeah, that with the backup alarm. It had a backup alarm.
I think we were at John Lito's graduation party. It was Colin Johnson, Reggie, and I were in there. They're hotboxing that thing. I fell asleep in the back seat. I'm a deep sleeper, dude. They could not get me up for the. It was beautiful slumber, man. I tell you what.
A lot of good
How old
stories
are
in
you?
that house.
I'm 24. No.
Speaking of
random. I don't know.
When's your
that's all
birthday?
right.
Birthday? I'm actually a Scorpio. I was born November 18th.
Why are you leading with your astrology sign like that?
Because I feel like
Get
that's
out.
important. I feel like
Not to us.
Okay.
Or not to men.
God.
Yeah, that's the below average IQ women really love that kind of stuff.
So
And
all,
you,
so
apparently.
no, not really. I was just thinking about the date, and I was like, oh, that's a yeah. But besides the point,
So like you're really just
I'm just really deep, dude.
mischievous.
They just don't understand.
interpersonal ways.
you a big Cuomo guy?
Big Cuomo guy? Nah, not really. nah. Guy goes and names a bridge after his fucking uncle. Who does that?
dad.
It's always his dad. Either
Yeah.
which way, fuck him.
Yeah, the best thing about his dad is that he's fucking dead.
What? Are you trying to make me
Anyway.
feel bad about saying that? I think it was way better as the Tappan Z.
Yeah, amen, brother.
Speaking of cars that have great, like a lot of room in them. So why have you been watching so many
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Toyota Tacoma videos, Jeep Gladiator videos, and GMC Cannon truck videos?
Well, I'm so glad that you brought this up
Matt's buying a new truck.
because
He's following in his dad's footsteps.
But don't you think I'm making a better decision this time? I'm not going out and buying a fucking $50,000 Cummins.
Yeah, or just
That
a
is
second truck.
Yeah, he's going for practicality this
mean?
time around.
Oh,
Didn't you have
second
two
truck,
trucks?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So, well, obviously, like we only have one vehicle right now. I don't know if you guys saw Chelsea's Subaru on the way in.
I don't think it's
covered.
that bad of a car.
It is.
I mean, I don't know how it runs, but
Wait, what? Did she buy a car?
No,
it's like an older-
So we've been sharing the Genesis, basically because she doesn't drive her Subaru. She drives it like locally, but it's not really that reliable. It's had issues. It's issues in the past, and we're like gonna get rid of it soon. And basically, since this is my busy time of year, I do oil heating for work. So like, I said, well, we could probably get by with just sharing it for now, the one vehicle.
Oh, because you got that work van. That's
Exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
gotcha.
So, yeah, I'm just doing my research, and I'm gonna get
What are you
I'm gonna get a mid-size truck, which I don't know why they call it a mid-size truck because I would think a 1500 would be considered mid-size, and then these trucks would be considered a small truck. Because what is smaller than a Tacoma, a Gladiator,
Dodge Dakota. They don't
Honda
make them
Ridgeline.
anymore.
That's the same. That's like the same thing as a
Yeah.
Colorado, though.
Subaru Baja.
Yeah.
oh, the Baja.
Yeah, it's
so
a Ute.
nobody
That's a
knows the
Ute, though.
Baja.
Yeah,
So I was thinking about getting like a Tacoma, but they're way more expensive than I thought.
dude. Yeah.
They hold their value very well. I understand that, but I don't want a high payment because I want to buy a house soon. So I think I'm gonna go with
Why don't
the.
you just buy like a used truck? Get like a 2020, 2019, something with like
I don't think I'm
10
gonna
to
buy
20,000 miles.
I don't think I'm gonna buy used anymore. Because something that's like newer used, you're almost better off buying new because in the long run you're gonna end up paying almost the same amount of money. Like, because if I bought something like that's used, I probably would want it to be like probably $40,000 or $30,000, 30,000 miles or under, 40 or 30,000 miles or under that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So like, at that point, your interest, because on used vehicles, your interest rate is always going to be higher. So in the long run, you end up paying very close to the same amount.
Just don't lease it. My mom's leasing a Subaru right now, and she hates that shit.
Hates what?
Having a lease.
Why?
Just because like the like paying it and
The
everything.
mileage
because,
restrictions and
yeah, mileage
I don't have to
restrictions,
worry about
and then like you still have a monthly payment, and then at the end you still have to pay like pretty decent amount. I was like,
And you don't have a car.
yeah, you don't have a fucking
You're done
car.
paying for it. Like,
Yeah.
you just don't own anything.
Meanwhile, the whole time you've been restricted on mileage. Like
Right.
that's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
What about like a Subaru Crosstrek or something? Because I got a Subaru and mine was in the shop and they gave me one of those as like just like a loaner. That was nice and it's got a ton of room in it.
Yeah, my buddy has a cross check, but I really like to have like the bed and
Oh, gotcha.
and like I don't need anything that crazy like with tow power.
You don't need anything.
Then you would be the perfect person to drive an El Camino.
Dude,
Yeah,
yeah, you should
I
get an
would.
Elko. That'd be sick.
I
Grow a
would.
mullet out. I'll grow a mullet with you.
like Morgan Wallen. It all comes full circle.
Does he have a mullet?
Yeah.
next
it
next
must-
the ring is gonna fucking catch something
must have been- it
bad.
must-
Thank God I don't have any neighbors.
Must
Yeah,
have been
right.
VR then if he's got a mullet. That's the hard R. That's hard R hair.
well, that's
If I
it's not
ever
good.
heard
Hard R.
Not looking good. For
I don't
me.
know, Will. I don't know. Were you feeling hard R's wearing a mullet over the summer?
I was not.
Nah,
You
me
know
neither.
damn well he was.
No, we were not.
He's just denying it because he wants to get a
Dude, we
job.
were killing it. That first day of mullets. That was.
I had a party on top and in the back.
Yeah. Dude, mine was pretty sweet.
I'm like,
I miss it.
I'm contemplating like bringing it back. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but
Let
What
me
do you do
know.
with your ball hair?
Let me know.
I shave my
Mullet
balls.
too, dude.
Shave?
Yeah,
I
With a
trim.
razor?
yeah.
Oh God. Really?
Straight razor. Straight
trim.
razor. Sweeney Todd in that.
What?
I trim. I just
With
trim.
what?
Yeah, me too.
You have one of those lawnmower things?
Yeah, I do.
Dude,
See, I don't,
is it good?
Never nick your nuts.
What's a lawnmower thing?
You've never heard of
never
that?
nick your nuts.
see, that's like this. That should be our first sponsor. Bang, Manscaped. Get the lawnmower 3.0.
Can you
Yes,
look that
get it now.
This is not.
I've- I've
This is
never
not
seen this.
sponsored.
Don't cut your balls.
I have
sponsor
I have
us.
a 2.0.
That's cool. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right.
It doesn't like. I don't know. I still am careful with it, but I've never nicked
You're
myself.
still like, oh shit.
I really
here we
never
go.
nick myself. Like I said, like Kevin said, I just trim. I don't like actually shit like go
Oh,
full begalia.
he's watched you do this before, huh?
What do you want me to look up?
I wanted to just see a picture of it. I didn't know
Oh.
why you were YouTubing.
Do not buy. That guy looks like he had a terrible day.
Yeah, he does.
Totally lost his lunch.
He's only like 4 minutes out of fucking cutting his left nut off. In that,
He probably did.
Frame. Oh, shit.
No, but I
Gonna be
I
clickbait.
shave. I use a razor and
I don't know how
so
you do it.
it gets the job done.
Oh no,
Nice
it's probably
and clean.
nice.
Do you get razor burn?
It is nice.
That was my
Yeah,
problem. I
that's-
tried
that's-
it in like 7th grade.
Same here, bro.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's itchy, and I was like, "Oh my
Not a
god,
good idea.
it
What?
hurts." It's ugh,
Shout out to Marge.
No,
and it gets prickly. You know,
it doesn't. Not mine. I keep up with it.
Yo, Matt, you went to the college in Charleston?
For like just for a cool 6 weeks.
Oh,
not
how
bad,
nice
not
of you to
bad.
ask about all the IDs that are on the table, Ben.
Pretty
Thanks.
nice. Pretty
That
nice.
satisfies a long time coming of Matt just hoping somebody says something.
I actually did a tour there. I was gonna go to college there. as
Oh,
well.
really?
Yeah.
I was
They-
gonna
they
go
have-
to
an awesome
college there,
city.
too.
It's beautiful. Charleston, Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah.
They kick ass.
They have like aeronautics there.
No, I was gonna
Engineering?
go for engineering.
Oh,
yeah,
just
yeah.
engineering. Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I was gonna go there.
Yeah, were you?
Yeah,
For what?
Here we go.
I don't know.
Underwater basket weaving?
Have we ever talked about this on the podcast? I feel like we haven't.
What?
I don't think so.
Matt ruined the whole plan.
I didn't ruin shit.
Bullshit, you.
What you were
fuck.
going? All right, so you were on your way to become the world's
There was-
best underwater basket weaver, and
Yep.
Matt derailed
He
it.
almost
So-
said wetback.
So there was Matt,
What a
myself,
wetback. Terrible.
and a third buddy of ours, Tyler. We were gonna move down and go to Charleston.
Long lost buddy, might I add.
Okay.
But Matt does what he always does,
What's that?
got way ahead of himself. So we're gonna go down in the fall.
Yeah,
and he
just
said,
like
no,
when
no,
I
no,
hired-
no, no,
when I
I'll-
hired Will.
I'll go down. I'll go down in the spring. I'm just gonna go down early. I'll go down in the
Hired.
spring. I'll find a place. I'll get it all set up. We're like, all right, sounds good. Matt leaves, goes to start his January spring semester in Charleston, and he came back in what, a week and a half?
No, it was like a month and a half.
Yeah, you just said 6 weeks.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, but the problem was I actually was gonna stay, which I'm actually thankful that it ended up working out the way that it did. But I went down there. My dad owned his business. No, he didn't own his business, which is even more weird. But my mom was working off the books at the time. Am I allowed to say that?
Yo, fuck off, Cuomo.
She paid taxes. She paid her taxes, allegedly.
What was this? This was like 5 years ago.
6 years ago.
Dude, yeah, they ain't gonna come knocking on your door.
Yeah, so my mom was working off the books, didn't claim any. No, I mean, she did claim. She didn't claim it.
my God.
Secrets are coming out.
Long story short,
You listening?
I got down there and I didn't get the grant I was supposed to get, and it was out of state tuition. I'm sure you know how much it was, which is probably one of the reasons you decided not to go there.
Yeah, honestly.
And I would have too if I knew I wasn't going to get the specific grants that I thought I was going to get. And anyway, I ended up not qualifying for the grants, and I ended up having a long conversation with my parents, and they were like, "Yeah, if you want to take on that debt, be my guest, but we can't fork that out of pocket."
Oh yeah, of course.
So I was like, "Fuck that! I don't even want. I just came down here to party anyway." So
Yeah. It would have been bad, man. Our lives.
I would have been like
ruined,
Will.
I think.
I would
That shit
owed
would've
like
been
100
sick.
grand in debt.
Yeah.
right now.
And not had a
115.
job.
I did
got
that.
115.
Yeah.
Oh,
And have no
wow.
job.
You got 10 times as much as I did when I came out.
That's all right. I'm gonna have. I've been talking to some people. I've been doing a little bit of
What, you got
behind the scenes work.
OnlyFans?
No,
Oh,
I wish.
that'd be good.
I'm gonna, becoming
Wait,
a
what did you say?
teacher.
Who said?
Oh yeah, somebody mentioned OnlyFans. Matt's gonna run to subscribe. Yo, Valerie Lareda is so hot. Did you know that?
Fuck you.
Okay.
When
You don't know that? Who?
I'm gonna make.
I guess I can't talk now tonight.
No, that's right. I'm gonna make a lot. I'm gonna make a lot of money teaching. I'm not really worried about paying.
oh yeah,
back my-
dude, you're gonna do just fine.
Well, if I get a job,
you will.
I'm not really worried about it. I'll pay it back. I think I'm in a pretty good situation living at home for free right now.
Dude, if
and
anything,
I'll
I
be
got
able
a
to do
couple
that.
street corners I know you could fit right in.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, we're gonna have for
Do
the
some
boys.
local
Listen,
work.
once his fucking 3D pocket pussy takes off,
No.
we're all eating.
Yeah.
all eating.
Oh, fam.
All the islands.
on all of them. You're gonna buy us the Yikers Islands.
I should. And you guys
We
can
just need
work
one
for me.
island. We will just take
And
one
then I
island.
would just make Kevin my fucking personal assistant. Be like, Kevin, I need somebody to wipe my ass.
I'd do it.
That's what I'm saying.
I use my tongue. You paying me, right?
Personal assistant / bidet.
You bleach. I'll use my tongue. You don't have to pay me. You know what I mean? You ever get your asshole bleached? No, me either.
Point of view, right?
Yeah.
You're at a coffee shop. You ask for a coffee, very, very little cream, right? You get your order. It's in a hot coffee, by the way, so you can't see it, right? You get your order, you take it out to your car or whatever. You open it up, or you sip it, and you're like, this tastes weird. Then you open it up. It's light as fuck. Do you go back in?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What?
I would. I'm very
They-
picky about my coffee. So
Me too.
yeah.
So
Especially first thing in the morning. That's like
that ruins your day.
slapping me in the face or something. Like this fucked up.
Yeah, so like I like a very small amount of cream in my coffee.
Hold on. Didn't you buy like 19 different forms of coffee making? I guess.
What do you mean? Yeah. But
And you don't make your own fucking coffee? in
No,
the
I
morning?
do. First of all, I don't really drink coffee that
This
much
is
anymore.
theoretical, Kevin.
Because it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a bad heart.
I guess the palpitations.
No, well, actually, that's actually not even why. It actually fucks my throat up more than anything. But that's a whole another story for another day.
No, it's just not the cigars you're chain smoking in
No.
the basement here.
No, it was before I.
You're saying you're not the throat goat anymore, Matt.
Trust me, Chelsea would beg to. No, never mind.
All right. So anyway, you get your coffee. So you went in and you complained?
No, I didn't complain, but like
He's just asking us.
I'm gonna be like, I feel like 2 years ago I'd just be like, oh, I'm just gonna dump this one. That's no coffee today. But now I'm like to the point in my life where it's like, listen, man, I paid for this.
Yeah.
Like, is that me being a Karen or is that me maturing?
No, that's definitely maturing. Because
That's what I
honestly,
thought.
what does that cost? Like a cup of coffee is literally like a couple cents, like maybe 15 cents or something.
For them, you mean?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
them speaking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't even want them to dump it. I just want them to dump a little bit and top it off with a little coffee because you made it way too fucking light.
Yeah,
And I-
yeah, that's
and-
to-
and
that's
I don't
that's
even say-
that's more than reasonable.
when I used to go to like Dunkin' specifically because Dunkin' actually came out with, we discussed on a previous podcast, some fire coffee recently. They've upped their game.
The dark roast.
They have a dark roast. They also have a Explorers blend, which is their medium roast now.
That's
and
interesting.
Then like the regular one is like a light medium. But yeah, like I specifically ask I don't even say one cream because I've learned that one cream is still could be anything. Depends how heavy your hand is, I guess. So I now I say, can I get a medium or small hot coffee with just I literally say to the people, just a very, very little bit of cream. And then sometimes I get back and it's fucking white. It looks like milk. That ain't cool.
Where do you go typically?
All over when I'm at work. Could be fucking anywhere.
Well, I mean, like
The last time it happened,
Starbucks,
the
gas
last
station.
time it happened, it was Dunkin'
Damn.
in Bedford Hills.
I'm just not I'm not just gonna get a coffee when I'm out type of guy. I'm a more like I'm gonna drink coffee at home, and then I'm gonna go and use the bathroom because that's what
That's
I
like
gotta
Kobe
use the
Bryant.
bathroom.
Yeah, go.
Damn, son. Oh my god.
I swear it looked like Kobe Bryant was calling him.
Damn. That's
All right,
anyway.
that's rough though.
You could have saved him.
I could have saved him.
What?
Nah, that was a helicopter. Ben's airplanes.
Aeronautics.
Well, you work on helicopters?
Yeah, I'm technically rated to work on rotorcraft as well.
All right. I didn't mean to
Yeah.
shortchange you there.
Yeah. No, it's okay. It's all
really
good.
wants to
It's all
talk to
good.
you.
Really?
But yo, I used to work at this bakery
Can we
down
answer? Who
in
is it?
Chappaqua.
My cousin.
Is it gonna be funny if we answer?
No.
And this one lady would come in, she asked for 12 Splendas every single day in
Oh
her
my
drink.
god.
And yo, I only put in 5 and she never fucking said a word about it. So like,
Well, that's disgusting.
yeah, right? Like, lady, seriously, what? You got some problems.
fat?
No, she wasn't that fat. She was one of those Westchester moms, you know?
She's drinking Splenda instead of sugar, but she'll probably get cancer in the next 10 years.
Yeah, dude, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, holy
Wait,
moly.
Chappaqua. You said a bakery in Chappaqua?
Yeah, it was called Susan Lawrence.
Is that right in downtown?
Yeah, it's right
By
downtown. Yeah, literally right down the same road.
I work in that area a lot.
Yeah.
A bit.
I kind of miss working down there, you know? But I don't
Because of the Westchester mine.
No. But I don't miss the commute at all. That shit sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite far. You were living at home and doing this?
Yeah, dude, I was in high school and working down there.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I
Why
would
were
take
you
the
doing that?
train because my mom was working there.
Okay.
Yeah, she like ran that. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Though. I met Bill Clinton there actually. Yeah, I shook his hand on Christmas Eve.
Did you smell it after?
Clean it up.
Oh, bro,
You know how many little kids that thing's touched?
dude, he's a fucking skeleton for real.
Yeah.
And that was like 5 years ago.
Yes. You know, you used to put pubes on,
Dude, I don't want
on
to know.
soda cans to hit on interns.
I still hear you.
Yeah.
What?
So you used to
Yeah,
work
that
at a
was the
bakery.
thing.
That's pretty cool. What is if you could only have one dessert for the rest of your life, what would be it?
Do cream pies
Definitely
count?
not ice cream.
Cheesecake.
Any specific kind of
What?
cheesecake?
Nothing.
Wait, can you? You're allowed to only give one dessert, or you only can have one dessert?
Just hand out cream pies. I don't know.
Oh god.
Ice cream. Ice cream wins.
Fuck that.
What
Oh.
flavor of ice cream?
You didn't
that's a
say
tough
I had
one.
to be specific. I just thought
What type of toppings do you put on that shit?
no toppings. I get
No
Talenti.
toppings?
What?
You get
Talenti?
Talenti?
What the hell is that?
Talenti.
Poor people.
Wow. All right, Jeff Bezos, chill out over there.
It's a gelato.
And what flavor is that?
They have all sorts of different flavors.
And what's
Why
your
is it?
favorite?
Why are you calling it Talente?
Why are you
instead of
making
Talenti?
this so difficult?
That's the brand. Talenti.
See how he moves his hands when he said that, though?
Talenti.
He's patronizing us,
I
guys.
don't get it. I don't get it.
I
That's
think-
the brand of ice
like
cream.
you buy it at the store,
Yeah.
and
It's
we're
like
for.
Ben and Jerry's.
But not Ben and Jerry's, because it's called
Talenti.
Ben and Jerry's half baked, though. That's pretty superior shit. How you gonna?
Talenti's better. The peanut butter half baked, maybe not. But it's hard to find that.
Ooh, what about the Tonight's though?
Peanut butter tonight, though. That was pretty good.
All right.
I wouldn't go with ice cream. I don't know what I would go with. One dessert.
Ice cream
so
or cheesecake, for sure.
Have you ever?
What do you like get for your birthday? Like what do you have?
Actually, it's funny because I say it wouldn't be ice cream, but I get the Baskin Robbins ice cream cake with the little crunchies.
Those crunchies
Holy
are pretty good.
shit.
Yo.
But it's got like frosting on it too. Oh my god.
Wait, that has like a layer of the crunchies, right?
Yes.
Yo, Turkey
Yes.
Hill makes one where they swirl it all together.
It's an ice cream.
It's
or
good?
a
It's
cake?
fire
An ice
they
cream
put it
cake or
yeah,
in
an
it?
ice cream cake. They
Oh.
put a shit ton of it in too.
Yeah, I get the Baskin Robbins little
good.
chocolate. I like vanilla or like white icing with
Of course, you like white icing.
chocolate ice cream with the chocolate crunchies. Holy shit! I'm about to come right now just thinking about it.
And
Yeah.
Ben, you said cheesecake. What, just regular old cheesecake? Is there
Dude.
like a certain brand that you prefer? Like
No, actually, my stepfather, dude, he makes
makes
some,
a mean cheesecake?
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
homemade. Shit's fire. Dude, it's crazy. Like, the whole entire time him and my mom been together, probably like 12 years at least. He's only made it twice, and he's made it for me in the past, like, 2 months, like, twice. It's so fucking good. Because he makes his own cheeses and everything.
Oh, your
Guys,
mom's remarried.
he's not remarried, but they've been together so long that it's just easier.
Do you talk to your dad?
Yeah, I talked to my dad.
Where's your dad live?
He lives up in Dover.
Never knew any of this.
Yeah.
Why did they get divorced? This
No!
back in the rapid fire now.
Yeah.
Who cheated?
Nobody.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Was it your fault?
Yeah.
You are the youngest, so it's obviously your fault.
So that's a story for another night.
Okay. Another night when we have more time because we are like an hour and 40 minutes in.
Yep.
Big
It feels good to be back in the studio. Yeah. Matt's calling for the wrap up bell. Ben, thanks so much for coming on. We
Yeah.
appreciate having you. Our first guest back in this little hiatus that we had.
A lot of rust to shake off.
Yeah, it took me a while. I was good at the beginning, and then you guys kind of threw me off for a little bit, and then we came back. Now I feel back into it. I don't know. It's there was a lot of rust, like you said.
It's because you're not drinking enough. If you
I have to.
just-
I
you
have
had
to
one
drive
claw.
tonight. I have
well,
to
if you
drive
had
tonight.
rode down here with me.
I had to go grocery shopping.
What'd you get at the grocery store?
I just got some stuff for the Super Bowl. Marge and I are gonna watch, so I
Oh.
wanted to get snacks because she's coming over tomorrow.
Hell yeah, buddy.
So
That'd be a good.
She
time.
doesn't work Monday?
she does work. Because she's back in school, so she has the mornings off because she usually has her class that she has to go to, but she doesn't have her class on Monday. Or it's supposed to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but she only meets on Fridays in person, or through Zoom. So she just does the work beforehand. So she's did all her work today, and then she has to go into work at 11. So so she'd just be leaving from my house. It's an hour away. So she's gonna get up and get ready and go to work on Monday morning.
I
And
gotta
there might
go
be
to
a-
Colorado on Monday.
Yeah, you said that. You said you were going. What are you doing out there?
Smoking weed, dude. Yeah, bro. No, actually, this guy I work for, he's a billionaire, but he's got a second home out there.
Oh, you think he's better than us?
I mean, yeah, he's
Does he
doing.
wanna come on?
I don't know. I'll ask him.
Ask him.
Nah, maybe.
A billionaire.
Sponsor the pod.
Yeah, he probably might. He might.
Worst case scenario is it goes terribly.
though.
Yeah, well, we're up in Millbrook on our farm, but anyway, he's got a second home out in Beaver Creek, Colorado. So I gotta drive his brand new.
He's a billionaire but lives in Dover.
No, he lives in Millbrook.
Millbrook.
Is
It's
this
different.
the same? Is this
Same
the
thing.
same farm that Nick and Jeff work on?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was just
Jeff
telling me
actually.
that the
Jeff
guy-
actually just got
he
a job at the school.
Yeah, he just left. Yeah.
He's the IT guy now.
Jeff's funny. We should get Jeff on.
Yeah, dude.
He-
Jeff would be
He's
he might
literally
be
a
little
billionaire.
quiet, though.
not this guy Jeff, but
No.
yeah, the guy, yeah, but yeah, he's got the second home out there, and I got to drive his brand new dually out there with 2 snowmobiles on it.
Oh
So
shit! That's
Oh,
pretty
you're
cool.
driving out.
yeah, I'm driving out
Oh, I
by
thought you were
myself.
flying.
I'm driving out like Guy Fieri. or
That's
riding out,
fun though.
whatever.
That's
yeah.
You haven't done that before, have you?
Well,
Driving
dude,
cross country?
I'm used to driving to Florida for school and all that shit.
You
So
like that stuff.
I like highway
That's cool.
driving. Fucking just kicking back.
Especially-
Get some podcasts rolling.
Oh, maybe Yikers Island.
kind
You
of
could
truck
tune
is it?
in.
Yeah. Huh?
What kind of truck is it?
It's a Ford F450.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, it's one of those platinum big
Oh, it's
dualies.
loaded? Oh,
Dude,
that's
it's
so
pretty.
dope.
You know the one that Ken Block's got? It's pretty much the same fucking thing.
That's sick. Maybe I got a dually instead.
Dude, yeah.
And you're never moving out of here.
Seriously, dude. That's like a mortgage payment in and of itself.
Well, tell him to come on the podcast.
Yeah, I'll let him know. Let him know, maybe.
I'm not kidding.
No, you won't.
He won't. he's not.
Dude,
gonna-
he's always and he's got so much shit going on. I'll ask him though.
Oh, see, he's
I'll
already
let him
coming
know.
up with excuses for him.
I'll let him know.
All right, Ben. Whatever.
I'll put it-
Do you have anything to say?
Closing remarks.
Closing remarks.
Oh, actually, yeah. Shout out your stuff because we didn't really get into it, but you're doing some cool stuff. You got a buddy that you're doing like an Instagram page with.
Yeah, we're called Technically Challenged on Instagram. We're gonna start our own podcast and talk about technology. And he's in New Jersey, so it'll be a Zoom style podcast. But
we're getting a tank.
Fucking thanks, guy. You know what? I think I might take those home. But yeah. Anyway, we got that going on, and I have an Etsy store called Benign Designs Company where I just sell all the shit that I make.
Do you take requests?
I can. Yeah, that's like one of the things I want to do is like start taking requests from people because
I would like a 3D pocket pussy.
Dude, yeah, I'll get that in the works for you, Kevin. You'll be the first person for R&D.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, keep going.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
What was that called?
What?
What was that called?
Oh, my Etsy store?
Yeah.
It was called Benign Designs Company.
Designs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Benny boy.
The doctors thought I had a benign tumor way back in the day, but it was just a non-ossifying fibrosis.
Fun fact: he was probably wearing the same sweatshirt at that time. Oh, Kevin!
We appreciate everyone tuning in, whether it be Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify. Shout out to all of you. Thank you for sticking through. Welcome back, Yikers Island. We're back at it, recording again.
Will's gonna be better next time, so
I'm gonna be better.
he's gonna drink more. He'll be in a better mood.
He's not
He
gonna
won't
be so
testy.
hasty. Yeah.
Make Marge drive you next time, so you can
Yeah.
actually have a drink. Benny, get rid of that uninviting edge. Ugh.
Uninviting edge.
Amen, brother. All right, lead us out. Good night.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Get me out of here.